Getting to crunch time in the Bourne Braves 2026 Cape Cod Baseball League season, and today they try and get their first win over the Harwich Mariners here this year or last year in the regular season. Great to have you with us here from Harwich, Massachusetts. Devon, Jarvis alongside Kasey, Kazliner for your broadcast today. The third member of our team, and Kaydence, Kilhof, joining us in just a moment. And yesterday the Braves lose their first of their last four. They've been on a roll, but the Hyannis Harbor Hawks, led by Mitch Carricker, have been a force to be reckoned with in the West, and show the Braves why in yesterday's game at home.
Yeah, force the Braves to leave 10 on base. That just can't happen against a Mitch Carricker-led team that has been solid at pitching as of recent. Not so much ahead of the whole season, but the Braves have to respond. This is a team that knows it can beat a Harwich team that's on a 5-game losing streak and at its lowest point. It's a tough test for the Braves today.
Harwich has been losing a lot as of recent, but they have been a tough team to crack for the Braves specifically. Scott Lander said pregame he's not sure why exactly. Joked about having to fire Ed Blankmeyer because he's never beaten him in his career. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Blank's a great addition to the coaching staff. But this is a chance for Bourne to beat a East team other than named Orleans or Chatham. They've really struggled to do so far this year. Only one win against a team with a record above 500 out of the West or out of the East, and that is Brewster. It'll be a tough challenge for this team in Harwich that has been solid all season long despite their recent struggles, Kasey.
Yeah, this is a team that has talent top to bottom. Ty Smolinski is obviously one of the leading MVP candidates in the Cape Cod Baseball League, leading the league in home runs and many other categories as well. So the Braves are going to have to be careful against him. It's Brandon Shannon's turn to take the ball, a guy who can throw really hard, but can the control get in check is the big question mark.
We'll see. Last start against Chatham last week. Let's head to field side. Kaydence, Kilhof, what do you got?
Hey, Devon, thanks so much. As we all know, the catcher from South Carolina, Andrew Costello, just parted ways with the Bourne Braves, but he was a front runner for the Cape League MVP. But there's another guy that is also ahead in that position, and that is Ty Smolinski, and he actually plays for the Harwich Mariners. He has an on-base percentage of .388, has 6 home runs on the season, and that is tied for the most home runs this campaign, has 1 triple, 2 doubles, 34 hits, and is a top in the league in RBI in 17. He's a rising junior at Kansas State, and this is his first summer in the Cape Cod Baseball League. And so far, guys, he's really been making an impact on this team as well as back at school. And now that Andrew Costello is out of the running, he was only a few at-bats short of being a qualified hitter for this position, but Ty Smolinski seems to have the lead now.
It'll be interesting to see how the MVP race fares out toward the end of it. Jacob Lee also up there tied with Smolinski with 6 home runs, and just above him in OPS overall. Also a more valuable position as a catcher, but not really an important award for who's going to win the Cape Cod Baseball League Championship. Last year, Micah New won it on a team that missed the playoffs, so we'll see how things go in this one. For now, let's give you the lineups, beginning with the visiting Bourne Braves, who will bat in the top of the first inning. Managed by Scott Landers in his 5th season, they have a record of 16, 12, and 3. Blake Schaff leads off playing shortstop. He's been the Braves' best bat remaining all season long, hitting .346 with an OPS of .899. Rustin Rigdon, the switch hitter, bats second playing center field out of Vanderbilt. He's been playing very well as of recent despite a tough day yesterday. Luke Costello slots into the 3 spot, going to University of South Carolina next season for his junior year. Today playing right field for the Braves. Josiah Overbeek slots in high as he's ever been in the Bourne Braves lineup this season, batting 4th cleanup, playing first base out of Mississippi State. Berkeley Mabius has also been a hot bat for the Braves. He bats 5th, playing catcher, with Justin Osterhaus moving from 1 down to 6, playing 3rd base. Austin Hawk batting 7th, playing 2nd base. Matt Bolton batting 8th, playing left field. And Bryce Eastep batting 9th, playing the designated hitter position.
Taking a look at the Braves' defense, outfield left to right, Matt Bolton in left field, Rustin Rigdon in center, and Luke Costello in right. That's a trio probably we'll see for at least most of the rest of the season, the Braves' lack of outfield depth. Josiah Overbeek at first, Austin Hawk at second, Blake Schaff at shortstop, Justin Osterhaus at the hot corner, and Berkeley Mabius is the catcher for the righty pitcher and Brandon Shannon.
The Harwich Mariners overall, led by Steve Englert in his 23rd season with a record of 17, 15, and 0. 5-game losing streak for them, looking to break that today, 4-6 over their last 10 games. Let's see how their lineup looks. Colin Larson leads off in right field, batting first, with J.P. Peltier, who bats second, playing left field, and that MVP candidate we just talked about in Ty Smolinski batting third, playing second base. Nate Castellon, playing in his 20th game today for the Harwich Mariners, bats fourth and hits .356. He's the highest batting average of any Harwich Mariner in the starting lineup today. He plays shortstop. Quinton Coates plays third base, batting fifth, with Sean O'Leary batting sixth, playing first base. Braden Jacksa, the designated hitter, batting seventh. Chone James batting eighth, playing catcher. Micah Kirikoff in center field, batting ninth.
Taking a look at that Harwich defense. Peltier in left, Kirikoff in center, and Larson in right. O'Leary at first, Smolinski at second, Castellon at shortstop, Coates at third, and James is the catcher.
Should be interesting to see how things shake out here. These two teams, the last two reigning champs in the Cape Cod Baseball League, Harwich in 24 over Bourne, and Bourne over YD in 2025. The Braves hoping to right the ship against a Harwich team they have yet to beat since the 2024 Cape Cod Baseball League Championship Series. Ed Blankmeyer didn't beat him at all here last year. The Braves with a real chance to do so today. It's going to take a lot of work, though. Scott Landers touched on pregame how he's still trying to find how this lineup looks, Kasey, without Andrew Costello plugging and playing. See how each one slots into their new puzzle piece. And Josiah Overbeek is the name he calls today. Yesterday it was Osterhouse.
Yeah, Overbeek is a guy who, again, we've talked about this season being consistent. He got on base 4 times yesterday, 2 hits in the middle of the order. I mean, Scott Landers really takes pride in the middle of his lineup, as we've talked about Lou Costello, some of the other guys too. That's a huge addition to have, and if he can keep this production up as a youngster, he's going to get a lot of looks.
We'll see how it works out. We'll take a break here on the Cape Cod Baseball League Network, as well as the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network. Starting lineups coming out once again at the top of the first inning, and first pitch on the other side of this break on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad...
Top of the first inning here from White House Field. Braves batting first. They lead off with Schaff. It's followed by Rigdon, Luke Costello, Overbeek, Mabius, Osterhouse, Hawk, Bolton, Estep. Defensively, the Harwich Mariners in the first inning bring out Peltier in left, Kirikoff in center, Larson in right. First base around the horn goes O'Leary, Smolinski, Castellan, and Coates, with Sean James behind the dish. Catching for the pitcher today for the Harwich Mariners in Cooper Walls, the right-hander going to Georgia, most recently at Florida. Mariners today wearing their cream home uniforms with white Mariners spelled off across the chest from left to right, as well as red numerals and lettering on the front and back, with white pants and a red stripe down the side. Everyone wearing red socks as well to their calves. On the Bourne Braves side, it's red jerseys, red Bourne across the chest, white numerals and lettering on the front and back, gray pants, red stripe down the side, and their hats, the blue ones with red bills. Get started here from the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Bourne looking to go out here and set a little bit of a better performance than they did yesterday, Kasey. Offense only scoring 1 run.
Yeah, only 1 run. You left 10 men on base if you're the Braves, and you missed out on opportunities early. The Braves had a lot of traffic early in the game. A couple of singles in the first inning. They had a couple of those in the third as well, but that lone run came off some small ball in the 6th. You want to be able to produce and manufacture a little more, especially at the top of the order.
We'll see how it goes. Blake Schaff, the one to lead off. He started his day 2 for 2, finished overall 2 for 4. He's been a machine for Bourne so far this season, hitting now as high as 346. Can't get much better than that in the Cape Cod Baseball League. In fact, nobody qualified better than that other than Andrew Costello, who is still a qualified batter but no longer with the Bourne Braves this summer. Left just 2 days ago. We get going here as Blake Schaff heads out there. The Braves looking to keep this losing streak going for the Harwich Mariners. Right now at 5 in a row. They were one of the best teams in the Cape Cod Baseball League to start the season. And here we go. It's Walls against the lefty in Schaff. The righty in Walls, most recently in his sophomore season at Florida, started 10 games, appearing in 17, a 7.17 ERA. He works out of the stretch on the first base side of the rubber, rocks into his wind, kicks and fires home. Schaff takes outside for a first pitch ball. Blake Schaff has been everything you could want from a leadoff guy. He steals bags, 13 of 15 on the season. He goes for extra bases 8 times so far this year. And again, that batting average high. The 1-0 from Walls, there for a strike, just on the outside edge, 1-1 the count.
Approach has been so good from Schaff. You know how aggressive he's been, but he's swinging at the hittable pitches. He's not chasing. That's the biggest thing for him.
Just 1 less walk than strikeout. Looking to improve that number as the 1-1 misses outside from Walls, 2-1. Overall, the Braves playing in the only interleague game today. All of the teams in the Cape Cod Baseball League playing an in-division foe. Some big ones out west. We'll get to those in a little bit. The 2-1 home from Walls. Schaff skies it high, left field out of play over the fences.
Braves yesterday as well did not have a single extra base hit. You need that.
For a team that leads the Cape Cod Baseball League in both doubles and triples, hoping to find those once more. Not a lot of home runs for them, though. Into the wind, here's the 2-2 home from Walls. Schaff slices it to the left side, out of play once more. It remains 2-2. Blake Schaff taking his talents back to being a Demon Deacon next season for his senior year with the Bourne Braves. Just finished his junior year at Wake Forest. Thought about going in the transfer portal, but stayed home as the 2-2 misses outside from Walls. And the count runs full, attacking the starting pitcher early, getting his pitch count up. That one his 6th pitch of the day. Among starters, Blake Schaff not only leads this team in batting average, but also OPS. He's been great. The payoff pitch home to the lefty. Schaff rings it up the left field line. It's into the outfield. Chance for extra bases here. Schaff rounds first, goes towards second. Peltier the throw in off the mark. Schaff slides in safe. An opening game double for Blake Schaff. And there you go, Kasey. You didn't have one all 9 innings yesterday. You got one already here on the first batter.
Huge start. You're playing a team that struggles in pitching. You take advantage of it. And now you bring up Rigdon, a guy who's eager after going 0 for 5 last night.
Rigdon steps in as a switch hitter who bats from the left side against the righty in Walls. 262 batting average, OPS at just 651. He's had a slow start, finding extra base hits. First pitch from Walls in there for a strike on the inside edge. Although he's produced in the base paths when he's gotten there. Overall 13 RBI on the season. As Walls looks at second, fires home on the 0-1. Rigdon slaps it up the right field line. This one just fair. Here comes Schaff around third. Rigdon into second base. Braves have an opening 1-0 lead after just 2 batters. Rolls all the way into the corner. Rigdon with an RBI double. Braves on top early over the Mariners.
The right fielder
what a start.
From South Carolina.
These are the two guys that are
Costello.
probably the most trusted hitters left after the departure of Andrew Costello. And Rigdon just, again, puts a charge into it. You need that going gap to gap.
Schaff scores his 23rd run of the season as Luke Costello steps up with a runner in scoring position. Walls delivers to the righty, and Costello lines this one high to the right side out of play. Overall, Luke Costello, the RBI leader for this Bourne Braves team with 19, toward the top of the Cape Cod Baseball League, third in the standings in RBI. Both Lee and Waters above him with 21. He's got 19. The 0-1 in. He lays off of it, low and outside. The count 1-1. Kasey, he hasn't quite been slumping, but he hasn't been playing to his highest potential as he was in early July. Back then, an extra base machine. 10 doubles, still leads the Cape League with that figure. The 1-1 home. Costello rips it to the left side into the outfield. Here comes Rigdon around third. The Braves looking for another one. Play at the place close, and the tag in time. Rigdon gunned down by J.P. Peltier. As Costello is safe on first base, that lead runner down on a great throw from the left fielder in J.P. Peltier. And the Braves can't get a crooked number inning in top 1 already. Just one down now in the top of the first, with Josiah Overbeek on first and Luke Costello on first, rather.
It's a phenomenal play by Peltier through a strike home.
And Walls now with his first one down delivers to the lefty batter in Overbeek. Takes outside on the fastball. That one up at 92. Josiah Overbeek has been playing some great baseball as of recent. Stepping up for the Braves in yesterday's game. Went multi-hit and did not get retired once. The 1-0. Overbeek lays off on the low pitch. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Overall, 2 singles, a walk, and a hit by pitch for Josiah. He was fantastic for the Braves and earns the cleanup spot today. The 2-0 home. Overbeek lines this one high into left center field. Way back, Peltier backs up, just by the track, makes the grab. Costello back to first base. And the Braves have 2 down here in top 1. Still hitting the ball hard against Walls, but only that one not finding the ground.
You'll appreciate the hard contact of your Scott Landers. Didn't have a ton of that yesterday. But, again, you want to keep adding on. Get through this order. Get this pitcher out of the game early.
Walls struggling early against this Bourne squad. Here's Berkeley Mabius. Walls from the stretch delivers home. Mabius sees his pitch skip in the dirt and hits off the catcher's chest in Sean James. He steps back and resets. 1-0. No movement from Luke Costello on first base. A Bourne Braves team that has always relied on the top of their order, especially as of recent. The Braves have really stepped up the offense in recent games, despite faltering yesterday. After getting shut out twice, most recently on July 11th, as the 1-0 from Walls comes in, swing and a miss from Mabius, loses his balance, 1-1. The Braves followed that up with a 10-run performance in overall consecutively. 4 runs, 8 runs, 7, 9 in there. They were fantastic. Yesterday, their lowest scoring game of the season since that shutout. The 1-1 home from Walls, Mabius takes outside the ball. 2-1. Berkeley Mabius has been a big part of that production. 2 days ago, they found good progress, and Mabius specifically with 2 extra base hits, a double and a triple. The 2-1 in, Mabius hacks and misses. 2-2. has mostly held this number 5 spot in the order. 273 batting average, but that OPS up to 765. Today he plays catcher, yesterday the DH. He waves his lumber in the bottom of the box, open stance from the left side, the 2-2 home. Swing and a miss. Walls escapes only allowing 1 despite 3 hits, and the Braves go down consecutively after allowing the runners on. We step aside here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Bottom 1 we go to.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could
1-0 Braves as we take you to bottom 1. That lineup for the Mariners, we'll give it to you one more time. Larson, Peltier, Smolinski, Castellan, Coates, O'Leary, Jaxa, James, Kirikoff. In the outfield from left to right for the Braves, Bolton, Rigdon, Costello. First base around the horn, Overbeek, Hawk, Schaff, Osterhaus, with Mabius behind the dish. And the pitcher on the mound, Brendan Shannon. High ceiling for him, Kasey. He's shown to be extremely solid. No earned runs in one start against Orleans. Was okay last time against Chatham.
Yeah, you look at the ERA and some of the other metrics, and it doesn't necessarily blow you away, but he will strike out a lot of guys because of that velocity. 21 of those on the season. You can expect him to be dialing it up above 95.
His warm-up pitch is coming in exactly at 95. Usually doesn't range much lower than that on the four-seamer as the lefty and Colin Larson comes up, and there's work to do for the Harwich Mariners here after allowing 1 run in the top of the first on a Rustin-Rigdon RBI double. Rigdon in center field for the Braves today. He's been excellent there. No errors in the outfield. Larson with a .277 batting average steps in to the back of the lefty's box. First pitch home from Shannon. Fastball misses low at 94. This is the fastest throwing pitcher for the Braves all season long. He's been very solid. Not sure if the scoreboard was operating accurately, but Shannon made his debut here as he rocks and deals the 1-0 home. And this one put high by Larson to the left side out of play. 1-1 the count. And when Shannon made his debut, the board read 102 miles per hour. A lot of fans in the crowd, including the kids especially, were saying he's going to be a Los Angeles Dodger one day. And Shannon after that said, I hope so. Only time will tell. Just finished only his freshman year as a member of the Louisville Cardinals. Works into the 1-1 pitch and fires home. Just misses outside to Larson, 2-1.
And Louisville's lucky to have a guy like that who, is part of a pitching staff that is very solid. And the development at Louisville, there's so many big leaguers that have come out of there.
A lot of good prospects at Louisville as well. Tate Davis, set to be a potential top 10 pick, led the nation in home runs there last season. The 2-1 home, Larson takes a strike on the inside edge. 2-2 here in the bottom of the first with the Braves up 1-0. Larson overall playing in his 28th game of the season. Didn't have to go too far after school. Goes to Boston College, comes here to the Cape just about 2 hours away from Harwich. The 2-2 home from Shannon, hard rip right side and just foul between the box and the back. We'll do it again on the 2-2. This is a Harwich team on a 5-game losing streak. And the Stars haven't been playing well. Larson, one of those. OPS at 845. An all-star in the Cape League this most recent season. And he's got a man in the hole right now in Ty Slominski, who's putting up an MVP campaign. They've got to play well. The 2-2 home from Shannon. Up and outside, gets away from the catcher in Mabius. And that runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Almost mirror to the way we started with Blake Schaff back in the first inning. Schaff ended up doubling after reaching a full count. The lefty at 5'9", 185, digs back in, straddles the lefty's box. Shannon masks his face, works into the wind, kicks and fires the 3-2, misses low. An opening walk to start for Brandon Shannon.
The command has been his kryptonite so far this season. And if he can hold that in check today, he'll be
The
cruising.
left fielder from
It's a lot to
Kentucky,
ask.
number 13, JP.
Overall, Brandon
Peltier.
Shannon in his most recent appearance against the Chatham Anglers had 3 hit batters and 4 walks to just 6 strikeouts. A high figure, but not enough to eclipse the free passes. Allowed 3 earned runs in that one. As he works now against JP Peltier, the Kentucky Wildcat out of the right side. Righty pitcher deals home. Peltier skies it, right side up the line. Chase in no man's land. Costello ranges in, Overbeek near the first baseman. It drops by the bullpen for a foul ball. This is a Harwich team that loves to steal bags. First in the Cape Cod Baseball League in stolen bases with 90. The Braves are third. Their figure 30 less than that at 60. So clearly a big push from Steve Englert and the Mariners to be aggressive in the base paths. Larson's been one of those guys as he sits on first base. 15 stolen bags so far this season. A look at first. Larson dives in safe head first. And the tag applied late by number 41 in red in Overbeek. Good pickoff move there, especially with the velocity that Brandon Shannon has on the pivot and fire to first base. Back to Peltier, no balls, 1 strike. Shannon shakes his head yes at the first pitch, works out of the stretch for the first time, and fires to first once again. No tag this time. Peltier, a 608 OPS on the season. Also a very big threat stealing bags, 14 for 15 on the year. Has 13 RBI on top of that, but a man on first base might be hard to do so if he wants to rack up another one. The 0-1 as the runner goes. Swing and a miss from Peltier. Throw into second. Low off the mark as Larson gets in safe to second. The count now 0-2 after the runner moves into scoring position. And now a chance for Peltier to get his 14th RBI on the year. Just as the Braves had back in the first inning, it's the second batter up of the ball game for the Mariners with a runner on second. Down 1-0 right now. Shannon wants to keep it that way for his Braves with the lead. The 0-2 comes home, spikes in the dirt, gets away from the catcher in Mabius. On to third standing is Larson. He's manufactured 2 bases in just 2 pitches. And the count goes 1-2. A lot easier job for Peltier now with no outs. He has a lot more options to bring this run home.
And that stolen base for Larson just moments ago, that ties him for the league lead in stolen bases with 16, up there with Rustin Rigdon and Fabio Peralta.
Rigdon with 16 as well, hoping to add in this one. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Shannon, who's been a touch wild. The 1-2 comes home to the righty. Peltier swings and misses. First strikeout, likely of many of the day for Brandon Shannon with what he's
The
capable
second
of,
baseman
Casey.
from Kansas
Yeah, we
State,
know he's a
number
flamethrower,
22,
and he goes to
Ty
the
Smolinski.
slider there on the inner part of the plate. Switching it up a little bit, not needing to just blow it by guys.
Here's Ty Slominski. He's been, you could say, the MVP front runner. Bats out of the left side and gets set to go. Shannon set to go, fires home to Smolinski and puts a foul. 0-1 with 1 out. Smolinski has been so good for a multitude of reasons. 6 home runs, leads the Cape Cod Baseball League. Up there in RBI with 17, just 4 shy of the league lead. And beyond that, excellent defense as a middle infielder for the Mariners so far this season. The lefty gets set in the batter's box. The 0-1 comes home from Shannon upstairs for a ball, 1-1. out of Kansas State. They're getting a good one when he comes back. Not a powerhouse of a baseball program, but Smolinski, one of the better players there, and certainly hoping to add to the Wildcats when he returns. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Shannon deals home. Upper fastball as Smolinski waves and misses. And the count goes 1-2 for Shannon in search of his second strikeout consecutively. Still on third base is Larson, the tying run of the ball game here in the first inning. 1-2. Here's Shannon. Hasn't shook off a pitch just yet. The 1-2 he fires home, upstairs, too far from the reach of Smolinski this time. Doesn't try for a swing. The count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Digs back in. Smolinski batting .293 on the year, OPS at .914. That's second in the league. The 2-2 comes home. Smolinski drives it high to center field. To the right goes Rigdon. He ranges in, makes the grab. Runner home from third and Larson. The play going to be close. It bounces up the line and away from home for Mabius. Larson in to score. We've got a tie ball game in bottom 1.
So Harwich needed. A team that struggled these past few games in manufacturing offense.
The shortstop from Cal
Bring up the
Poly,
big
number
hitter,
12,
the man in
Nate
scoring position. That's going
Castell.
to work a lot of times when you have that combination. It's a good sac fly.
It's the 18th RBI of Ty Smolinski's season. He's been fantastic as Nate Castell, the shortstop, steps up as a righty batter. Base is now clear with 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Harwich yet to have a hit, but they've got a run to equalize Bourne. 2 breadsticks on the board. The 2-2 home from, or rather first pitch home from Shannon, a strike. No offer from Castell. He's been great in a limited sample size so far this season for the Harwich Mariners. OPS second highest among qualified guys on the team as the 0-1 he puts to the shortstop. Ranges in. Schaff crosses his body, fires to first, and gets the out. It's a 1-1 ball game as we take you to the top of the second inning here at White House Field in Harwich, Massachusetts.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
We bring you back to White House Field in a 1-1 ball game in the top of the second inning. Great to have you with us. Devon Jarvis alongside Kasey Kazliner as Cooper Walls goes into his second inning of work. The Braves got a hold of him early. A double, and a single consecutively. The Braves only able to score 1 on it, but nevertheless, a very, very solid performance from this offense that scored just 1 run yesterday against the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. And look to push a little better today. The team in Bourne that has been known for their pitching this season has showed out with their offense recently, winning 6 of their last 4. And it begins here in inning 2 with the lefty in Justin Osterhaus. Righty pitcher on the mound in Walls, set at his belt. Works from the stretch, goes into his line, kicks and fires home, and he misses outside on the slider. 1 ball, no strikes for Osterhaus, who in yesterday's ball game was the leadoff hitter for Bourne. Very solid in that performance. A surprise spot, but he went 2 for 4. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch home from Walls. Osterhaus takes an outside strike. It's 1-1. Osterhaus back in 2025. He was in the Cape League, not with the Bourne Braves, the Falmouth Commodores. He switches from the only West team that missed the playoffs to the reigning champs. The 1-1, Osterhaus dribbles to the right side of the infield. Second baseman Smolinski can't get his glove to it. Right under it, dribbles into the outfield, and that is a base hit, or potentially likely an error for Osterhaus, and that's what it is. An E4 from a guy in Osterhaus who has been getting on base recently, and overall Smolinski with an uncharacteristic error at second base.
You'll take it if you're the Braves. You got things going early in the first, and now an opportunity to tax a little bit more on Walls, who threw over 20 pitches to this point.
The Braves have been looking for more from the bottom of the order. Well, they've got a leadoff man with the back three on now. Austin Hawk, the righty. First pitch into him, just inside for a strike. Barely gets there. 0-1. Osterhaus, a bag-stealing threat on first base. 1 for 1 so far this summer, but on the season last year with the Commodores went 16 for 2. As he gets checked on, throw comes in just late as the tag applied to his number 31 in white on the back of his red jersey. Gets the front of it dirty a touch. Walls gets the ball back, climbs the hill, and gets set to go, working out of the stretch fully now. The 0-1 home to the righty Hawk, as Hawk lines it to the right side high, and this one just out of play. Hawk, the second baseman for the Braves today in this one. The Braves have been treated to solid performances from him, but overall just hitting 111. Does have a double and 3 RBI in just 6 games. Pitch comes in, spikes in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes now with no outs in top 2. Hawk, another Wake Forest Demon Deacon. Overall, that's the third in the lineup today for the Bourne Braves, who were on that 2026 Demon Deacon roster that made it to a regional. As the runner goes, the 1-2 comes in, pitch there for a strike 3 as the ball goes into the outfield. Osterhaus thinks about third, doesn't go there after a successful stolen bag. Hawk watches the pitch home the entire way, takes strike 3 on the outside edge. He doesn't love it as he chuckles his way back to the first base dugout and makes way for the lefty in Matt Bolton.
Binghamton, number 28, Matt Bolton.
Yeah, I mean, you'll take it. It's small ball working its way to a man in scoring position. Now an opportunity for Bolton, who struggled recently.
Matt Bolton has been struggling to say the least recently. His batting average down to .253 as the first pitch comes home from the righty in Walls. He slams it to the right side on the ground. Smolinski fires at first base for the out as the runner in Osterhaus moves toward third base. They bring him 90 feet closer, but that one the second out here in top 2.
The designated hitter from South Carolina, number 10,
of that bat, but not in the way Bolton wanted it. And now it's Bryce Estep, the final batter we have yet to see. The designated hitter today for the Bourne Braves, batting 9th. Yesterday was the catcher in his first game back after a little while. He had been a very excellent defensive catcher for the Braves, catching 50% of his runners so far this year. As the first pitch comes in, Estep takes over the heart of the plate for a strike. Estep most recently spent a season at Coastal Carolina. Takes his talents to the University of South Carolina next year as he takes the 0-1, also for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here in top 2 in a 1-1 ball game. He's looking to expand what he can do with the bat in his hands. A home run this season, 3 RBI on the year in total. The 0-2 comes in. Estep watches outside. It skips just barely in the dirt and makes the count 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. It's the back half of the lineup that, like I mentioned, has been a little bit quieter for the Braves so far this season. 1-2, Estep swings and misses. Second strikeout of the frame, third of the game, and Walls escapes here without allowing a run. Braves in a 1-1 ball game here against the Harwich Mariners, looking for their first win here at White House Field in over 2 years. We step aside on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
We bring you back for the bottom of the second inning. The Braves on defense now. And overall are looking to keep this game in reach after allowing one to the Mariners in bottom one. We remain at a 1-1 ball game, and it's the middle of the order up for the Harwich Mariners. Here comes Quentin Coates, the right-hander out of Cincinnati. Playing in his 21st game today for the Harwich Mariners. A batting average of .264 on the season. He's been solid with 5 doubles in those 20 games. First pitch in from the righty, and Shannon, he lines high to the right side, out of play. Quentin Coates has been a staple in this order since the start of the season, despite playing in only 2/3 of the games so far for Harwich. An offense that has been struggling as of recent, to say the least. No balls, 1 strike. Shannon rocks and deals home, spikes it in the dirt, misses, the count 1-1.
A pitch on the board here, reading at 98. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but if it is, I mean, classic Brandon Shannon.
It's about where we've expected him to be. Into his second inning, heating up now. The 1-1 comes home. Quotes limbos out of the way and takes the 1-1 outside, rather inside, for a 2-1 count now. Coates most recently against the Orleans Firebirds went 1 for 3. Only 1 hit over his last 2 games as he stands in for the 2-1. Grounds up the middle of the infield. Here's Schaff behind second base. The shortstop lofts it over to first in time for out 1 here in bottom 2.
Schaff has been so reliable at shortstop. Obviously not a position he's played this entire season.
The first baseman
some movement,
from
but
Lowell, number 18,
he's been
Sean
so
O'Leary.
good at taking away hits. That one no different.
Blake Schaff at Wake Forest typically held positions in the middle of the infield. Overall 56 games for him. And last season with the Sanford Mainers in the NECBL, just 4 games at shortstop. Pitch comes home, swing and a miss to the lefty batter in Sean O'Leary, the new man. Just a really consistent order for this Harwich team as a squad that ranks 3rd in the Cape Cod Baseball League in average, 4th in runs per game. As Shannon works and fires the 0-1 home, the fastball misses low and outside at 96. It's really the Harwich pitching staff that has been faltering as of recent. A team that is always in the thick of it late in the season, especially come playoff time under Steve Englert. A championship 2 years ago. Overall, he has 3. The 1-1 comes in. Breaking ball there for a strike on the upper outside corner of the strike zone. 1-2 the count with 1 down in bottom 2. As Shannon steps back on, looking for his second strikeout of the day. O'Leary has been the victim of a strikeout 20 times this season, every game so far. The 1-2, he swings and misses on. Bottom of the zone, breaking ball down at 83 for strikeout number 2 of the day.
Both of his strikeouts have come on breaking balls.
He's
setting it up well with the heater
number 6, Brady
and
Jackson.
not relying too much on the heater. I'm sure that's what went into the game plan. He did that earlier in the season. It didn't work.
He's working through a lot of his pitches, Kasey, and typically has been very productive with the fastball. If he can locate both, he is so dangerous. Maybe the Braves' best pitcher at his ceiling. Into the wind for the pitch to home to Jackson. Just comes inside and hits Jackson on the hand. He'll go off to first base. And they've got another base runner, just as they did back in 1. It's the second free pass of the day. And overall, the hit batters was a big problem for Shannon his last time against Chatham.
The catcher from Mississippi State, number 5,
overall
Sean
in the season,
James.
had 7 hit batters, all coming here in the month of July. That in just 9 2/3 pitched. Here's Sean James. Sean begins his offensive day here out of Mississippi State. And the man to his right, the catcher out of Bourne, also a Bulldog. Pitch comes home from Shannon, swing and a miss from Sean James. Berkeley maybe is transferring from Oregon to Mississippi State next season, so when Jackson was there in the batter's box, the two teammates back in 2026, this most recent spring. 0-1, Shannon fires at first base, no tag applied by Overbeek. Pitch comes back. Sean hitting under the Mendoza line. Among batters in this Harwich order, there's just 2 of them under 200. The next 2 in James here and Kirikov after. No balls, 1 strike. Shannon fires home. Breaking ball misses upstairs. Shannon out of the stretch. Kicks and fires the 1-1 home. Bottom of the strike zone for a K. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs in the bottom of the second. 1-1 ball game, no hits just yet for the Harwich Mariners. The Braves have no hit team so far this season, and we are far from the 9th inning to really consider that a possibility just yet. We're the first one to do it since 2022 as Shannon steps off in the 1-2 count. One ball, 2 strikes. Shannon back on. Pitch comes home. James takes inside for a ball. Harwich with the top of the order in the hole. They've also been a team to really appreciate the performances from that top half. As the 2-2 comes in from Shannon, James swings and misses. Chases on the outside, slider down at 83. Strikeout number 3 and 2 of the frame as the Braves keep it 1-1. And a reminder, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is Bourne's premier senior living community, conveniently located adjacent to the Cape Cod Canal. Visit us at KeystonePlaceAtBuzzardsBay.com. And Marty Chevrolet, your dealer for the people, proudly supports the Bourne Braves baseball team. See all our cars and trucks at MartyChevrolet.com and go Braves. We'll be right back. Top of the third coming up. 1-1 between Harwich and Bourne.
Visit your local 99 inside their famous Colossal Washington.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Leading off the top of the third inning for the Braves, the shortstop from Wake Forest, number 7, Blake Schaff.
We pick things up in top 3 in a 1-1 ball game between Bourne and Harwich. Here's Walls. Steps on. Was really good back in the second. Put the Braves down in just 4. His only base runner got on by way of the error. Schaff, the lefty, takes the first pitch outside to start. Schaff doubled on the opening at-bat of the game after working a full count walk. Or rather, after working a full count. Steps on here looking to once again continue his rhythm. 2 for 2 in his first 2 plate appearances yesterday. The 1-0 comes home. Schaff drills it into center field. Way back the center fielder in Kirikov, just by the wall, makes the catch. Ball doesn't fly very far here in White House Field, but that one hot off the lumber for Blake Schaff. He goes down by way of the F8.
Had a nice sound to it, didn't it? And I think that's something that's echoed Schaff's entire season. Getting that good barrel on it for most of his plate appearances, but he's fallen a little unlucky there.
And now it's Rustin Rigdon. Also a double for him back in 1. Walls winds and deals the first pitch. Inside, just misses. His double, Rigdon's, was an RBI. Represents the only run brought in by the Braves so far in this one in the 1-1 ball game here in top 3. Walls kicks and fires the 1-0 home. It misses outside. Rustin Rigdon has been very solid as a member of the Braves recently. You really can't complain much about what he's brought and improved himself with. A triple not too long ago. In yesterday's game, did struggle, going 0 for 4, but before that, 2 for 3. The 2-0 comes home. Rigdon takes over the plate for a strike, 2-1. And the Braves have needed a guy like Rigdon to step up in the top of the order. He's done that. 2-1 comes in. Rigdon slices it up the left field line. It continues to slice into the Harwich bullpen and foul. Harwich and Bourne have been on the opposite ends of some great duels in recent years. The Braves didn't get a win here at White House last year. Have yet to so far this season as well. The 2-2 into Rigdon. Rigdon sees it spike in the dirt. Hits off the chest protector of Sean James, the catcher. And he returns it back for a new ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the third inning. Braves and Mariners in a 1-1 contest. Deep breath from Walls on the mound. Into the line. The 3-2 pitch with 1 out. Rigdon slaps it to the right side on the ground to the second baseman in Smolinski. No error this time. Throws to first and makes the play. And the Braves have 2 out here in top 3.
Talk about great all-time matchups. I mean, how about 2024 title series?
The right fielder,
the only
from
time
South
Scott
Carolina,
Landers has gone
number
down.
38, Luke Costello.
The Braves have, like you said, only lost 1 in recent years in that championship series, and it was at the hands of Steve Englert and the Harwich Mariners. That was back at Dorn Park, though. The Braves on the road in clinching games, not too bad. Have won all of their championships in 09, 22, 3, and 5 on the road. First pitch to Costello just inside. Lou Costello, the only remaining Costello brother left on the Bourne Braves. Andrew, his brother, departed just 2 days ago. As the 1-0 from Walls comes in, Costello takes inside a ball, 2-0. And with that, we'll have to fill his brother's shoes just a bit, despite being bigger and maybe a bigger shoe size. He's failed to meet him in production so far this season. Walls works in the 2-0 and kicks and fires home as it's a big swing and miss from Luke Costello. 2-1. Andrew Costello was the Cape Cod Baseball Leaguer in both batting average and OPS. Was 3rd in RBI when he left. It's the 2-1. Costello takes all the way for a strike, bottom half of the zone. That one down at 84. Here's the 2-2 home from Walls. Costello waves and misses. Ball gets away from the catcher in James, picks it up, lofts it to first base for out 3. And the Braves go down 1-2-3 for the first time today at the top of the order. When we come back in the bottom of the third, Harwich back up looking to take the lead. And at the end of the frame, it's Kaydence Kilhof alongside field manager Scott Landers.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
We bring you back to White House Field in a 1-1 ball game between the Braves and Mariners. Braves looking for their first win at White House Field, not only this season, but over the last 2 years. In the pregame talk with Scott Landers, field manager for the Bourne Braves, he joked he might have to fire his assistant Ed Blankmeyer because he hasn't won one here in his career. Just joking, of course. Blankmeyer has been the right-hand man to Landers. But Bourne, of course, want to get one against Steve Englert and these home Harwich Mariners for the first time in a while. 0-for-2 against them so far this season, beyond just what they've done at White House Field. As we get set to go, it's Maceiko to lead off the third inning for the Mariners. And here is Shannon's first pitch home. Fastball low and outside, misses. Shannon has been working in the mid to high 90s so far, between 96 and 98. He's the fastest thrower on this Bourne Braves team and is making his third start of the season. Comes set to his chest. Roxon deals the 1-0 home. Kirikov takes for a strike on the outside edge. Kirikov, the last batter that Shannon has yet to see on the season, batting 149, but a good day for him yesterday. His first home run on the season. In a game that Harwich lost 6-5 to Orleans. The 1-1, Kirikov slaps into right field. Big chase from the right fielder in Luke Costello. He ranges in, makes the catch above his head for out 1. And the Braves got one down here in bottom 3. As the top of the order comes up in Colin Larson, the same part that did it back in inning 1 when they got their one and only run of the ball game. Larson has been great for this team, steals a lot of bags, 16 on the year, tied for the league lead, but also gets on base, 845 OPS. Larson creeps into the lefty's batter's box. The second time these two meet, he's 0-for-0 with a walk. First pitch, Larson fouls off to the left side screen. No balls, 1 strike, 1 down in bottom 3 in the 1-1 ball game. Harwich yet to have a hit so far. Got their 1 run after Larson got to first on the walk, second on the steal, third on a wild pitch, and home on a sacrifice fly. Shannon covers his face with the blonde glove. Roxon deals the 0-1. Fastball collects in the bottom of the zone for a strike, 0-2. Already 3 strikeouts thus far for Brandon Shannon. In his last start against the Chatham Anglers, had a total of 6. That's the third highest a Brave pitcher has put out so far this season in a single appearance. The 0-2 comes home, skips in the dirt, just misses the legs of Larson. He moves out of the way, and the count goes 1-2. Colin Larson, an All-Star in the East Division just last week here at White House Field where the All-Star game was held. It was a home game for all the Mariners players in that game, including a few in this order. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch home from Shannon. Larson fouls it on top of home plate and into the backstop. He remains alive with a count 1-2. Larson creeps back in. Once again, 5'9", 185, a smaller guy. Might have to check out the height average in the Cape Cod Baseball League per team, because 2'5'9" guys might be the 2 shortest in any starting lineup on the season. Shortest player Braves have is 5'10". Pitch comes in, just misses on the 1-2. It's 2-2 now with 1 down in bottom 3. Of course, baseball moving to the characteristic side of only wanting players who are 6 foot to 6'4" about, and muscly, fast, can do it all. Here's the 2-2 pitch home. He skies to the left side, out of play, and he keeps fighting off here against Brandon Shannon. In his first one, worked up a full count walk.
And first time through the order, I think you'll absolutely take that. Brandon Shannon, 3 strikeouts, just 1 walk, gave up a run on a sac fly. I think Scott Landers has to be pleased, especially with the fastball not tailing off in velocity.
Fastball still up there, upper 90s. 2-2 home. Larson rips right side. This one just foul by mere 2 feet. Larson would have had extra bases likely, as he just blooped it into no man's land on the foul line. It was a big chase for the right fielder in Luke Costello. Instead, he stays alive, keeps fighting in this one for pitch incoming number 7 of the at-bat. Brandon Shannon, overall through his day so far, up to now 42 pitches of work. 26 of those being strikes, just over 50%. Here's the 2-2 once again from the line. Larson chops high to the right side. Second baseman in Hawk fires to first base, barely in time. Harwich doesn't love it, but he gets it off. And that high chopper was a tough one to field, but well played by Austin Hawk. And the Wake middle infield has been very solid so far. 2 down in bottom 3.
It's a great play by Hawk. High chopper. It's the right call.
And here's J.P. Peltier. First strikeout victim from Brandon Shannon back in inning number 1. Peltier among starters in this lineup. 3rd most strikeouts. Has 25, now 26 after that first inning at bat. As Steve Englert, the home plate, or rather the manager for the Harwich Mariners, didn't love the call. Talks to first base umpire Aaron Brown, disagreeing, and nothing comes of
Kentucky,
it.
Number 13, J.P. Peltier.
Just a conversation, it seems. And the righty in Peltier steps up. Shannon on the bump. Roxon deals the first pitch home. Check swing from Peltier. Does he come around? He does. Pitch was originally a ball. 0-1. Couldn't hold up that time. At the top of the order, likely for his speed from Steve Englert. Batting average not that high at just 211 and an OPS just over 600. 0-1. Peltier lines into the backstop. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Brandon Shannon continues to work well. Saw just 4 batters back in inning 2. Yet to allow a hit so far in this one. Peltier wants to be the first. The righty straddles the box. Pitch comes home on the 0-2. Peltier slaps it foul the opposite way and out of play. Harwich team looking to get back in the win column, as we've mentioned before. Was up 5-3 against Orleans yesterday. Fell in that one 6-5 eventually, as the 0-2 from Shannon comes home. Swing and a miss from Peltier. 4th strikeout on the day in the first 1-2-3 inning for Brandon Shannon here at White House Field. He's working well. And Kasey, all strikeouts again on that breaking ball.
Yeah, he's working it well. And all of them swinging too. Good deception.
We'll hang on here for just a moment before we take you to the top of the 4th inning. It's Kaydence Kilhof alongside Scott Landers in just a moment. On the other side of the interview, my good friend and play-by-play partner in Kasey Kazliner will take over for you for the middle frames as well as the 7th.
Stay up to date
Bourne
with
in a
all things
1-1
Harwich
ball
Mariners
game
on
against
Facebook,
Harwich.
Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. If you can't
And we get set to send it now to Kaydence Kilhof, field side alongside Lando.
Thanks, Devon. I'm now joined by the field manager for the Bourne Braves, Scott Lander. Skip, the Braves got the first punch on offense today, and that's a lot different than yesterday's game. What changes are you seeing in your guys' at-bats today?
We had good at-bats, for the first couple innings. We got to get back to those. The last inning and inning and a half, they weren't very good. So we got to get back. We kind of know what he's throwing now, so we'll see.
Before the game, you said you were trying out new things with the lineup after the absence of Andrew Costello. How are you liking the order today?
Good. I think we got right, left through the order, and some punch, some speed throughout the lineup. So I think it's pretty good.
Harwich is a team that really needs to get back on their feet. They haven't won a game in almost a week. What can you guys do to stop them from having a breakthrough game?
Throw strikes, keep them off the bases, and score more runs than they do.
All right, Skip, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kaydence. Set for the top of the 4th inning at White House Field. Braves and Mariners all tied up at 1. Braves have not beaten the Mariners yet this season, 0-2 against Steve Engler's club. It'll be Overbeek, Mabius, and Osterhaus 2 up in the top of the 4th inning. That's 4, 5, and 6 against Cooper Walls, who's struck out 4 to this point. Here's Josiah Overbeek. He digs into the lefty's box against the righty. Walls winds and deals home. Outside 1-0. Braves pitcher Joshua Sergau, before the game began, called Walls, quote, gross, in a good way. The two pitch together at Hawaii. The 1-0. Overbeek takes outside 2-0. Both pitched under pitching coach Keith Zuniga, who's now the pitching coach over at USC. Walls was the Big West Freshman Pitcher of the Year in 2025. The 2-0, Overbeek takes just below the zone, 3 balls and no strikes. And the Braves potentially going to take their first walk here.
Come on, Joe. Your pitch here.
Walls winds and deals the 3-0. Overbeek takes a get-me-over fastball at the knees for a strike. 3-1 on him. Josiah 0 for 1. Flied out to left in the first. The pitch in there for a strike, and the count goes to 3-2. Braves' lone run came back in the first inning at a pair of doubles to begin the game. Thought they'd have more coming. The payoff home. Overbeek lifts it high up in the air, left side foul territory toward the crowd, and it will go foul over the fencing. Count stays at 3-2. Overbeek, one of 4 lefties in the order today for the Braves.
Come on, baby.
1 switch hitter and 3 righties. The payoff.
Nope.
Overbeek takes low in the dirt, ball 4. Leadoff walk for the Braves in the top of the 4th inning, and that'll bring up Berkeley Mabius.
The catcher from Mississippi State.
These two in the lineup reflect a lot of similarities. Very high ceiling and power. They're both going to Mississippi State next year, and have been very solid for the Braves. Stringing together games recently, both only have played in 11 as well.
Switch hitter Mabius hits lefty against the righty with a man at first and nobody out in the 4th. The pitch. Mabius takes a fastball, part of the zone for a strike, 0-1. Mabius snapped a 4-game hit streak last night. He went 0 for 3, did walk, scored a run. It was the only run scored by the Braves. It came in the 6th inning. A 1 pitch. Mabius takes outside on the breaking ball, 1-1. Like you mentioned, he'll be at Mississippi State this upcoming season after playing at Oregon. Spent 2 seasons with the Ducks as one of the best defensive catchers in all of college baseball. Brought the hit tool as well, hitting just under 300. The 1-1, Mabius slaps it straight into the dirt and foul on the left side, 1-2. It was Oregon's primary catcher each of the last 2 seasons. Made it to a regional with the Ducks in 2025, a super regional in 2026, but wanted to get out of the Big Ten. Said that PK Park's batter's eye a bit tough to see as well. That's the home of Oregon. The 1-2. Mabius rolls it on the ground to first. Backhand for O'Leary throws to second for one. Back over to first, not in time. Fielder's choice. And so they get the lead runner, but the Braves still keep a guy on, preventing the double play.
And a fantastic play by their first baseman in O'Leary. Great stretch to keep it in front. Likely would have been a base hit without that stab, and just couldn't get his foot on the bag in time to get Mabius on the other way.
Mabius at first, Overbeek to the dugout, and that brings up Justin Osterhaus. He reached on an error back in the second. He's 0 for 1. Lefty hitter against the righty pitcher. Osterhaus, member of the Crimson Tide. The pitch, he rips it to right field. This one will go foul. Good sound off the bat, but just to the right of the line in right field, and the count at 0-1. Braves with only 1 run yesterday. That was following 4 out of their most recent 5, where they had at least 7 runs scored. The 0-1, Osterhaus waves and misses. 2 no balls and 2 strikes. Osterhaus hit leadoff for the first time yesterday. Moved down to the 6th spot for tonight. He's been solid ever since joining the Braves. Had his first multi-hit performance as a Bravo last night. 0-2 home. Osterhaus gets under it, pops it high up in the air, shallow center. Kurikoff charging, but it'll be the shortstop in Castellón to make the catch. Just to the right of second for the second out.
The second baseman from Wake Forest, number 9, Austin Hawk.
That'll bring up Austin Hawk, who's 0 for 1. Man at first, and 2 gone. 1-1 between the Braves and the Mariners. Mariners on a 5-game losing streak. They're losing back-to-back to Orleans. The first pitch to Hawk takes low and away. Hawk struggled recently. He's been in and out of the lineup. Hitless his last 4 games. And a good start to the season for the Braves, putting an RBI double just his 2nd game. The 1-0, Hawk swings and misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mabius at first, who kind of has sneaky speed. He's tallied a couple of triples this season. Ball in the gap could make things interesting. A toss back to first at Mabius, and he's out. O'Leary slaps the tag on a good pickoff move from Walls, and that'll retire the side. So Hawk will be up to start next inning as we go to the bottom of the 4th. All tied up at White House Field. It's 1-1.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Brandon Shannon still out there for the Braves as we begin the bottom of the 4th inning. Shannon has been nailed so far for Bourne. 4 strikeouts. He did give up an earned run back in the first off a walk and a wild pitch plus a steal. But by and large, very solid, and he'll look to take down the middle of the Harwich order that features potential league MVP in Ty Smolinski. He'll be followed by Nate Castellón and Quentin Coates in a 1-1 game. Harwich searching for its first hit of the evening. Sun's starting to set a little bit here in Harwich, Massachusetts. Braves came here earlier in the season and lost. Hosted the Mariners before that and lost that game as well. So 0-2 against the Mariners and Steve Englert this season. Here's Ty Smolinski. A sac fly in the first to drive in the Mariners' lone run. Lefty hitter against the righty pitcher. Shannon kicks and deals home. Smolinski takes low on the heater at 98 miles an hour, 1-0.
It's really good to see him still with that velocity. Especially pitchers at this level, you can see that dip off quite a bit. 50 pitches into a day, not here for Shannon.
It's oil versus water. Shannon, one of the hardest throwers, the 1-0. Smolinski rolls it up the first base line, straight into the glove of Overbeek, the first baseman, who touches the bag for the first out of the bottom of the fourth. I was going to say, one of the hardest throwing pitchers against one of the best hitting position players.
Yeah, it's the old unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Smolinski's been struggling a touch recently, though. No hits in 3 of his last 4, including today. It should be interesting to see how he fares out, looking for a little bit more consistency.
Here's Nat Castellón. Digs into the righty's box. He's 0 for 1 with the ground out. The pitch. Castellón takes low and outside, 1-0. Braves featuring the same outfield that they featured in what's felt like the last 10 games. No outfield depth, only 3 to use. The 1-0, low, 2 balls and no strikes. I was talking with Matt Bolton pregame about the lack of outfield depth, and he said, well, I'm the only true outfielder. The only guy who's listed and truly plays that position year-round. The 2-0. Castellón takes low and outside, 3 balls and no strikes.
Rustin Rigdon, the only other guy listed as an outfielder on the Braves roster, but he is fully a utility. Has played a ton of games in the infield this season. In fact, the majority of them.
1 out and a 3-0 count on Castellón. The pitch is in there for a strike. Fastball at 98 once again on the inner corner. 3-1. Castellón has been on fire coming into tonight. Hits in 9 of his last 11, including back-to-back games against Orleans, but both of those losses for the Mariners. 3-1 pitch. Castellón dribbles it on the ground to second. Hawk picks it up, slings to first in time for the second out of the bottom of the fourth.
Middle infield has their work cut out for him today, it seems. A lot of these balls in play coming to them. So far, the 5th out from either Schaff or Hawk, the Wake middle infield, and they've been doing a great job. No mistakes so far. And you've come to trust what they can do at short and second, respectively, Schaff and Hawk.
Here's Quentin Coates, righty hitter. Did not play last night in the loss against Orleans, but has hits in 3 of his last 4. Shannon up to 53 pitches. The pitch home to Coates as he checks his swing at a low breaking ball, 1-0. Every strikeout so far for Shannon has come on the breaking pitch, whether it be the changeup or the slider. He's gotten to 2 strike counts via the fastball that's dialed up to 99. Shannon covers his face with his brown glove, the 1-0. Low in the dirt for Coates, who takes 2 balls and no strikes. If Coates can get on, it'll be Sean O'Leary next for the Mariners. Trying to snap a 5-game losing streak, their longest of the season. Previously had a 3-game losing streak earlier in July. The 2-0 as Coates rolls it on the ground to third. Picked up on a hop by Osterhaus. He slings it to first in time. Big stretch. And the throw's in time, but it pops out of the glove of Overbeek, who made a big stretch toward third. And that's going to be safe on the field. So Coates at first with 2 gone.
We'll see how they rule this one as an error.
18, Sean O'Leary.
And looks like Overbeek, as he gets checked on here by the Bourne Braves trainer Robin, as well as Scott Landers, their field manager, just making sure he's okay. Kasey, when you say stretch, you were not lying. He's literally stretching out, and it seems like he almost stretched it too hard, if you will.
E5 is the ruling. So the error on Osterhaus, the third baseman, and the inning continues for Sean O'Leary. Shannon thought he would have back-to-back 1-2-3 innings, but now has to face O'Leary, who has hits in 10 of his last 11. Lefty hitter against the righty. O'Leary also on a 6-game hit streak. Moved down 1 spot in the order from last night, though. The pitch home. Leary takes a fastball low off the glove of Mabius, who keeps it in front of him. Runner at first stays at bay. And count at 1-0. Shannon, a member of the Louisville Cardinals, entered today with a 6.35 ERA. Now up to 25 Ks on the season. The 1-0 pitch, O'Leary takes a low changeup, 2 balls and no strikes. Coates at first. That was the second error committed to the ball game. Overall, first one by the Braves. Had a costly one last night, late in the game, that allowed Hyannis to eventually take the lead, winning 3-1. 2-0, O'Leary's waves and misses, late on the fastball at 95. 2 balls and 1 strike. Sean O'Leary playing his baseball at UMass Lowell. Coming off his junior season. The 2-1, O'Leary takes outside. 98 on the fastball, 3-1. Local guy, born in Foxborough, Massachusetts, not too far from here, all things considered. First season on Cape Cod. Not been here all season, though. Joined about 10 games in for the Mariners. The 3-1. So Leary hits a high chopper to second. Hawk picks it up, throws over to first in time. That'll retire the side. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We go into the bottom of the fourth, rather top of the fifth. Braves and Mariners tied at 1.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
All tied up in Harwich. Time for the top of the 5th inning. Braves will have 7, 8, 9 due up against Cooper Walls, who's thrown 61 pitches, has only given up 1 run through 4 innings, and 4 strikeouts on his line so far, just 1 walk.
Might be the best combined starter performance we've seen from both sides, Kasey, in a little bit here. The offense has been able to get to the opposing starter a good bit for Bourne in recent games, and yesterday it wasn't great.
It is a pitcher's duel, to say the least. Austin Hawk, who was up last inning, will hit again after Berkeley Mabius was picked off. Righty-on-righty matchup, first pitch home. Hawk takes in the dirt, 1-0. Hawk hitless his last 4 games. Has bounced around the college scene after debuting at North Carolina almost 4 years ago. 1-0 pitch. Hawk takes inside corner for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike on Hawk, who draws back into the order after sitting yesterday in the loss against Hyannis. Late addition to the Braves. The 1-1. Hawk rolls it on the ground over to short. Picked up by Castellone at his feet. Throws to first in time for the first out of the top of the 5th. So that'll bring up Matt Bolton with 1 gone and the bases empty.
The left fielder from
in the top of the 5th.
Number 28, Matt Bolton.
Matt Bolton 0 for 3 last night. He's 0 for 1 tonight. He's been on a bit of a slide. Still getting on base, though. That's been his best trait out of anything he's shown this summer. First pitch, the lefty hitter outside, 1-0. He's been on base in 19 of his last 23 games. And a handful of those games have been hitless for Matt Bolton. The 1-0 takes a curve in there for a strike, 1-1. Had a 8-game hit streak going into the Morgantown Regional at Binghamton. The 1-1 takes outside, 2-1. And Bolton's team, the Bearcats, ended up losing to Wake Forest. A lot of Wake Forest guys on this Braves team. The 2-1. Bolton rolls it slowly toward third. Coates picks it up, flings it to first in time. 2 groundouts to start the top of the 5th for Cooper Walls, who's working efficiently, and there's 2 gone.
He's gotten better as the game has gone on. Bourne had his number a little early with those 2 doubles, and he was starting to think that 9 ERA was going to come into effect. But no, he's been great since, and pitching maybe one of his better performances of the season.
It'll bring up Bryce Eastep, 0-for-1 with a K. He's hitless ever since coming back from an injury. Righty on righty matchup. First pitch to Bryce. Eastep takes in the dirt, 1-0. Eastep was cranking 360-foot bombs in batting practice to left field on the pull side. He has 1 home run this season that came to left field back at Doran Park in one of his first games of the year. They're joining the Braves a little late. The 1-0. Eastep takes low on the breaking ball, 2-0. Talked with Eastep pregame during that batting practice session and said he was stoked to be back. Said he wants to catch every game. The 2-0. Eastep, it's a high chopper to third. Picked up by Coates at his shoulders and fires to first, off the bag, and the tag applied by the first baseman O'Leary. Nearly lost the ball. He did lose his sunglasses, though. It'll be a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Braves and Mariners tied at 1.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Bottom of the 5th inning, all knotted up at 1 between the Braves and the Mariners. Third matchup of the season between these two sides. Mariners in the East, Braves in the West. Bourne first in the Western Division, Mariners third, but within striking distance of the second spot after a 5-game losing streak. It'll be Jaxa, James, and Kirikoff against Brandon Shannon. He's been very good for the Braves to this point. 4 strikeouts. He's worked efficiently. He's faced 4 or fewer batters in every inning thus far. Righty on righty matchup. Here's Jaxa from Oregon, the first pitch. He takes outside, 1-0. As Oregon duck-colored gloves, green and gold. Teammate of Braves catcher Berkeley Mabius last season with the Ducks, standing just behind him in the squad. 1-0 on Jaxa, who was hit by a pitch back in the second. One of 2 free passes dealt by Brandon Shannon. Did walk 1 back in the first. Jaxa waits. Shannon dialing up the fastball to 98, fires home. As Jaxa skies it high up in the air, right center field. It will be the center fielder in Rigdon to make a cap-high catch in right center for the first out of the bottom of the 5th.
This defense has been solid behind Brandon Shannon. You got to give that credit as well. But at the end of the day, no hits for this Harwich team. They just can't get past Shannon, who's continuing to keep the velocity high and mixing his pitches better than he has all season long.
Here's Sean James, righty hitter from Mississippi State. Righty on righty matchup, the first pitch home. James takes to the knees for a strike. He struck out on a breaking pitch back in the 2nd inning. Every strikeout so far for Shannon has been similar. He's dialed up the fastball to get 2 strikes, then gets a swinging strike on a breaking pitch for strike 3. The 0-1, James cracks it on the ground over to second. Backhand for Hawk. He strides toward first, throw in time for the second out of the bottom of the 5th. A lot of ground balls for Shannon.
A lot of ground balls into the middle of the infield as well. Overall, that's the
center fielder from Kent State,
4th ground ball over the last 2 2/3, or rather 1 2/3, to come to the middle of the infield. And the Braves are working extremely well defending them. You look toward Harwich here with no hits to adopt more into that small ball identity possibly, as Steve Englert comes out to talk to his 9-hole hitter in Micah Kirikoff, maybe adopting that. But there just hasn't been anything from this Harwich team. They should be lucky to have a run at all, as there is action going in that Harwich bullpen.
7 ground out opportunities for Brandon Shannon and the defense so far as Rivers Curlin warms up. Another Florida pitcher for Harwich. The starter in Cooper Walls, also from the University of Florida. 2 gone for Micah Kirikoff, who launched his first Cape League homer last night. Righty on righty matchup. Kirikoff 0 for 1, a fly out to right on his line. First pitch, Kirikoff takes a fastball at 99 inside. For ball 1.
Kasey, how about no free passes since the 2nd? Now, you look back to Jaxa with that hit batter, and you have 3 full innings of no free pass baseball for Shannon.
1-0 pitch. Kirikoff takes the knees for a strike, once again at 99, and the velocity not fading away.
It's actually increasing, if anything. You sometimes see that with these guys, but not really into your 5th inning of work. The Braves getting that here.
Shannon, a scout's dream. The 1-1. Swing and a miss from Kirikoff, who went around halfway but did cross the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. A lot of scouts in attendance tonight. Shannon likely one of the faster pitchers that some of these big league scouts have seen on Cape Cod. Just finished up his freshman season as well. The 1-2, Kirikoff takes low and away. 2-2. Shannon's velocity has not faltered all season. It's been the control that has been the error. Tonight, he's in the zone. 2-2. Kirikoff takes low and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Mariners still without any hits on the board, but they do have a run. Came back in the first off a walk, a stolen base, a wild pitch, and then a sac fly that brought in the leadoff guy and Colin Larson. Payoff to Kirikoff as he takes outside, ball 4. So good plate appearance by Micah Kirikoff. There's a man at first and 2 gone, and a tie game at 1 in the bottom of the 5th inning.
There was a lot of swing and miss from this Harwich team. If you leave the bat on the shoulder, you might find yourself with a little bit more success against Brandon Shannon. That was possibly the memo relayed to Kirikoff by Steve Englert before he stepped up for his plate appearance.
Lineup flips over to Larson, who also walked in this game. Back in the first. It's 0 for 1. Lefty hitter waits, wearing number 4. Shannon tosses back to first. Nothing doing. Colin Larson from Boston College. Had a quiet season for the Eagles in 2026 on a team that made it to the Athens Regional down in Georgia. Another throw to first. Kirikoff safe. Larson hit .225. 750 OPS. He struggled with the strikeout. 55 of those on the year. Shannon comes set on the first base side of the rubber. Now fires home. Runner goes. Pitches a cold ball. The throw to second is off the back of Kirikov. He's safe. He's going to advance to third. The ball hit him, it appeared, and it's another free base. And the Mariners have the go-ahead runner 90 feet away from home.
And this is very much deja vu from back in the first inning. A walk, a stolen base into a mistake to put a runner on third. This time you don't have 0 or no outs if you're Harwich to try and drive it a run on a sac fly, but still in search of that one hit. They can get it here and open up the ball game in their favor.
Larson's the guy you'd prefer to have up. Leadoff guy, the first pitch, rather second, is there for a strike, so it's 1-1. Larson, a speedy guy, co-leads the league in stolen bases. That was Kirikov's 9th stolen bag of the season. He's at third. And it is an error on Berkeley Mabius, the catcher. So the Braves' second error of the game allows the runner to advance to third after the steal. 1-1, high and away. 2-1 on Colin Larson, who was a pinch hitter last night. Did score, did not tally any hits. He has hits in one of his last 4 entering tonight. Two 2-1. Larson cracks it to the left side, high and foul. 2-2 on him. Shannon trying to get strikeout number 5 on his day so far. He's struck out a batter per inning coming into this frame. Stares into the pitch comm. Digs into the mound. 2-2 on Larson with the man at third. 2 gone. The pitch. Low and outside. It gets away from Mabius, the catcher. He throws home. And it pegs off of Kirikov again, who's safe. Mabius playing dodgeball with Kirikov right now, and the Harwich Mariners lead 2-1.
I wonder how they rule this one. That was a ball that Mabius should have caught. They still might give it a wild pitch, but it wasn't in the dirt, was just inside, not close enough to hit Larson, and I think Mabius is frustrated with his performance this inning.
So it's 2-1 Mariners.
They do give it a wild pitch.
Mariners with the lead, despite not having any hits yet. Payoff pitch coming to Larson with the bases empty as he slugs it straight away center, down for a base hit. About 20 feet in front of Rigdon, the center fielder, who gets it in quick. And that's the first hit of the game for the Mariners. A little bit of a 2-out rally brewing. Up 2-1, and now a man at first.
That's how fast things can flip. A 2-out rally can brew, and for Shannon, who looked unbeatable the entire game, things change.
So here's J.P. Peltier, the righty hitter, with the man at first. Shannon will toss pitch number 79. Here it comes. Fastball, the breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-1. Mariners trying to take down the Braves for the 3rd time this season. They've had Bourne's number, interleague matchup. Another throw over to first, and Larson safe. Looking around the Cape Cod Baseball League, Falmouth up 6-5 over Hyannis on the road. That's in the 6th inning. Chatham up on YD in the 3rd, 3-1 in favor of the A's. Brewster took down Orleans, 6-3 final, and Katuitt beating Wareham 5-4. Another throw to first, Larson safe. Peltier, a 2-time strikeout victim. He's the only member of the Mariners to strike out more than once today. Peltier had a good June. He's only hit 171 in July, though. Another throw to first, and the runner just safe. Peltier not in the lineup yesterday. He started the season hot before this recent drop-off. Set to transfer to Kentucky this upcoming season. They're playing at Wright State in 2026. The 0-1, Peltier lifts it back and foul. 0-2 on J.P. Peltier. One of 6 righties in the lefty. 6 righties in the order today under Steve Englert. Trying to change some stuff around. He had 4 insertions into the lineup from yesterday's game. close loss, only by 1 run, to Orleans after suffering a 10-run shutout loss against Orleans the game before. Another throw over to first, and Larson once again beats the throw. Larson at first, 2 gone, already 1 across in the inning for Harwich. The Mariners lead 2-1 over the Braves. Bourne only scored 1 run last night. Our offense struggling again today. 0-2 to Peltier. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The toss to second is not in time. Second stolen base of the inning for Harwich, as Larson now leads the league in stolen bases with 17.
It's a better throw that time from Mabius, but Schaff, or rather Hawk, just a little bit too far ahead to place the tag. If he let it come to him a little bit more, that might have been on the money.
1-2 on Peltier. He took that last pitch. The pitch home. Peltier swings and misses. There's the hat trick for him, 3 Ks. And now 5 for Shannon, the pitcher. 2-1 Mariners, as we'll take things to the top of the 6th. Cape Cod Healthcare is committed to excellence and compassion in everything they do, like helping people maintain active lifestyles. With an innovative orthopedic program that combines advanced techniques and leading-edge technology with highly specialized experts, this team is focused on getting you back to doing the things you love in the place you love. Cape Cod Healthcare, caring, commitment, and community. If you need urgent care this summer, Cape Cod Healthcare is here for you with high-quality, full-service walk-in care at 6 urgent care locations from Plymouth to Orleans. Check walk-in wait times or schedule an appointment at www.capecodhealthcare.org/urgent care. Cape Cod Healthcare Urgent Care, ER expertise meets urgent care convenience.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
First lefty pitcher of the game for Harwich comes in, and that's Rivers Curlin, who takes over for the starter in Cooper Walls, who went 5 very strong innings, only giving up 1 earned run that came in the first. Curlin has only pitched 2/3 of an inning this season. He struggled in his lone appearance, giving up 1 earned run on 3 hits. He will face the top of the Braves order, starting with Blake Schaff, then Rustin Rigdon, and Lou Costello, as the Braves trying to come back from a deficit after giving up a run last half inning.
This is exactly what you want. You want to see the bullpen and you want to see the top of the order up. Braves have that now, a chance to take advantage of the circumstance.
Here's Blake Schaff, who's second in the league in hits with 38. The first, high and away, 1-0. Schaff doubled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. He leads active players in batting average, hitting over 350. That's across the league. The 1-0. Schaff takes outside corner for a strike. 1-1 on Blake, who's set to go back to Wake Forest this upcoming season. Very good breakout season with Georgetown 2 years ago. The 1-1, Schaff takes below the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike. Schaff has been great for the Braves. He has 4 straight multi-hit games entering tonight. Another hit would make it 5. He's been on base in each of his last 9, has hits in 8 of those games. 1-1 pitch from Kurland. As Schaff checks his swing and fouls it back. 1-2. Kurland trying to go with the flow a little bit more in this appearance. The river was not going in his direction in his first appearance. The 2-2. Schaff rips it back and foul. 2-2. Kurland, a Florida Gator, just like the prior pitcher in Cooper Walls. Both of them spending time in Gainesville. 2-2 to Schaff. He takes a curveball outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Blake Schaff.
That's a nice 12-6 curveball. It's an old school one. Below 70 miles per hour.
Payoff pitch coming. Here's River. And Schaff hits it straight up the middle. Backhand for the second baseman in Smolinski. But it's into center field for a base hit. Schaff, there you go. 5 consecutive multi-hit games. He's aboard with nobody out as we begin the top of the 6th.
Throw him in with death and taxes as your life guarantees. Blake Schaff getting a hit. He's been that guy for the Braves in the month of July. Just unbelievable over these past couple of weeks, and to have 4 multi-hit games in a row is just outstanding.
Here's Rustin Rigdon, who's also trying for a multi-hit game. He doubled and drove in a run in the first. Switch hitter batting righty. Lefty pitcher tosses back to first. And Schaff safe. Rigdon 1 for 2 total after going hitless yesterday. He was on a multi-hit game streak of his own. First pitch to Rigdon. Change up, bottom of the zone for a strike, 0-1. Rigdon has 11 hits across his last 9 games. He snapped 3 straight multi-hit performances yesterday after going 0 for 5 in the loss against Hyannis. Braves did not have an extra base hit yesterday. 0-1. Rigdon takes low in the dirt. Backhand stop for James the catcher. Count even at 1-1. Both teams with Mississippi State catchers today.
I would expect as Berkeley Mabius has been tested out, you start to see Sean James tested out a little bit more. Schaff, a speedy guy on first, can certainly steal a bag.
He's got a big lead. And a throw over there as expected. Schaff safe. The 1-1 count at the dish. 2-1 Mariners. Braves out hitting Harwich 4-1. Hasn't seemed to matter so far as the Braves offense, with just 1 hit since the first inning. That was that Schaff knock moments ago. The 1-1. Rigdon takes low. 2-1 on Rustin. Rigdon once said he considers himself a picky hitter, selective with swings, but he showed his hit tool here. The 2-1 inside corner for a strike. 2-2. Had 51 hits this past season at Vanderbilt as a sophomore. It's 9 more than he had his freshman year. Schaff with a big lead at first. The 2-2. Rigdon swings and misses. Mistimed it on the curveball that looped in part of the plate. And there's 1 gone.
Excellent pitch. And there's that curveball in effect, Kasey. It can be so good against some of these guys, and
the right fielder
when you're not expecting it, you don't have the time up, that's where you see a swing and miss like that for Rigdon.
So the first strikeout for Rivers Kurland. And here's Luke Costello, righty hitter. First pitch home, high. 1-0 on him. Luke Costello was talking a lot pregame about his Mount Rushmore of fast food restaurants.
Ooh.
Had some of the obvious choices there. Said he loved the Golden Arches as a kid. The 1-0, the curveball drops in for a strike, 1-1. Said as a kid, he would automatically, every time he sees the Golden Arches, beg his mother to stop. Like an instant reaction. But he also gave credit to Panda Express as the throwback to first. Schaff on the move. The tag at second is in time. Schaff caught stealing on a good pickoff move from Curlin. And there's 2 gone. One on Luke Costello, who now will face Curlin out of the windup. Costello said he loves Panda Express, he loves Chick-fil-A, Chipotle as well, but you can't beat the classics at McDonald's. The 1-1. Costello takes a curveball inside corner for a strike 1 and 2.
What do you think of the list?
Highly subjective. But I think he gave credit where credit is due. Can't beat the fundamentals. The 1-2. Costello takes high and tight. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Braves down 2-1 with 2 gone in the top of the 6th. Curlin trying to get out of the inning, facing the minimum. Winds and deals the 2-2. Costello swings and misses. Back-to-back Kasey in the inning for Rivers Curlin, and we will go to the bottom of the 6th. Braves down 2-1.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Mariners trying to add on in the bottom of the 6th, up by 1. 2-1 is our score. The new pitcher for the Braves is Connor Lehman, who has struggled thus far, trying to weather the storm a little bit as the Mariners offense started to wake up last inning. Lehman with a 12.6 ERA in 5 innings as a Brave. He's given up 7 runs. He's walked 3 with 7 strikeouts. He's leaned on the strikeout, but the runs have still been tagged on. As he will face Smolinski, Castellon, and Coates.
Number 22, Ty Smolinski.
Smolinski, the best home run hitter on Cape Cod. Digs into the lefty's box. 0 for 1 with a sac fly and a ground out. Drove in Harwich's first run back in the 1st. Lefty on lefty matchup. Lehman comes set at the belt. Now winds and fires home. Smolinski takes to the knees for a strike. Night sky fully upon us at White House Field. Pink clouds complementing the once blue sky. It's now turned darker. 0-1. Smolinski lifts it back and foul. 0-2. Brandon Shannon done for the Braves. He was solid. Gave up just 1 hit, struck out 5. Gave up a pair of runs. Harwich with the lead, but that second run unearned. The 0-2. Smolinski takes in the dirt, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Shannon lowered his ERA by a full point thanks to the good start. Came into today with a 6.35 ERA, now down to 5.73. 1-2 on Smolinski, searching for his first hit. The pitch as he swings and misses. Connor Lehman, who's known for his strikeout, gets the first one here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
He can really be an explosive arm out there. When he's at his peak, he is a good talent, just has struggled a lot this season.
Here's Nate Castellone, 0 for 2. Came into today with hits in 9 of his last 11. Righty hitter against the southpaw Lehman, who delivers home. Outside, 1-0. Castellone won a regional with Cal Poly this past season. I don't know if anybody expected that to happen against the UCLA Bruins and company. Cal Poly got out of it, went to Morgantown. The 1-0 as Castellone lifts it to the right side, foul over the netting. 1-1 on him. Trying to extend what would be a 3-game hit streak. Can get a hit here, but Harwich only with 1 on the game so far. Lehman set at the belt. He kicks home the 1-1 as Castellone drives it straightaway right field. Costello to his left makes the catch toward the corner for the second out of the bottom of the 6th. Braves have had just one 1-2-3 inning today. It's been a lot of efficiency for their pitching. But down on the scoreboard, and that's what matters right now in a game that's feeling a lot like last night for the Braves when they lost 3-1 to the Hyannis Harbor Hawks.
It sure does, and in that one they were out hitting for the majority of it. They were just down, wasn't allowing production from Hyannis. I mean, only 1 hit from Harwich. You're doing a good job with the arms, just the offense not there.
Here's Quentin Coates, first pitch home to the righty as he swings and misses, and a 93-mile-an-hour heater upstairs. He's 0 for 2, reached on an error back in the 4th. He's hits in 3 of his last 4. Lehman looking for a 1-2-3. Entered today with an ERA well into the double digits. 0-1 as Coates fouls it back on a line over the screen, 0-2. Looking ahead to next inning for the Braves, be Overbeek, Mabius, and Osterhaus. Down by 1 at a minimum. Braves pitchers have struck out 6 Mariners so far, 5 Ks from Shannon. 0-2. O'Leary shatters his bat, rolls it on the ground to third. Backhand for Osterhaus, gets on his knees, throws to first, and it gets by the first baseman in Overbeek. They'll keep the runner at first, and a bat that turned into shards toward third base.
Smith split directly from tip to tail. That was unbelievable. You don't often see that type of break in a bat. And Osterhaus nearly had it with a more on-target throw he would have.
The first baseman,
likely a base hit,
number 18,
and
Sean
it is a
O'Leary.
single for Coates, who now has hits in 4 of his last 5. Second hit for Harwich overall, and with 2 gone, that'll bring up Sean O'Leary, who's 0 for 2, including a strikeout. Lefty on lefty matchup. O'Leary, the hottest hitter right now for Harwich, has hits 10 of his last 11. Lehman out of the stretch fires home. Swing and a miss from O'Leary, who is well laid on the heater. 0-1. Harwich trying to snap a 5-game losing streak after falling to Orleans yesterday in a game that saw Orleans pick up production late and overtake the struggling Mariners. The 0-1, O'Leary waves and misses. That time at a curveball low in the zone. They count quickly at 0-2. Lehman entered today averaging more than a strikeout per inning, 7 of them in 5 frames. Already has 1 strikeout so far and a strike away from another one. Stares at first, the 0-2. O'Leary takes in the dirt, blocked by Mabius. Runner stays at first in Coates. 1-2 now on Sean O'Leary, riding a 6-game hit streak. Good crowd on hand today at White House Field. Some of them sitting on the grass on either side of the diamond. The 1-2, swing and a miss. O'Leary down via the K for the second time today, and a good inning for Connor Lehman out of the bullpen. He strikes out 2. Braves down 2-1 against Harwich. We'll send it to Kaydence Kilhof now.
On behalf of the Cape Cod Baseball League, we would like
Thanks,
to thank
Kasey. Typically, there's about 2 ball kids per team per game, but today is a bit of a special situation. The Bravos only have 1 ball kid, and it's an 11-year-old named James. He lives about an hour from here. It's his first season being a ball kid, and he said he's really enjoying it so far. Actually, I walked up to him during the game. He had an H on his helmet, and I asked him if he was actually a Hyannis ball kid, and he said, no, it's actually a helmet from my summer ball team. When I asked him where his other friends were that were also ball kids, he said that they were playing games of their own, but he really enjoys being a ball kid. He loves talking to the players during the games, and he loves just getting the balls that all get loose, and he loves keeping the busted bats and the balls and getting players' autographs whenever he can. When I asked him what his favorite memory is about being a ball kid, he said one time there was a loose ball, and it rolled all the way over to the opponent's dugout, and he beat the other ball kid there. And that's something that he really loves to just do, and it's actually something that all of the ball kids fight about. Sometimes they even wrestle on the ground with each other trying to get these balls, and it's just a running joke between all the players, all the interns, and everyone here on Cape Cod. But he's definitely having a great time this summer, guys, and yeah.
Thanks, Kaydence. Ball kid, that's a job that many people under the age of 10 would love to have. As we pick things up in the top of the 7th inning, Josiah Overbeek, Berkeley Mabius, and Justin Osterhaus due up against Rivers Kurland, who got through the 6th inning cleanly with 2 Ks. Did give up a single to Schaff, but he was caught stealing. So a minimum inning for the lefty in Kurland, the first guy out of the bullpen today for the Mariners. Here's Josiah Overbeek, 0 for 1 with a walk and a flyout. He digs into the lefty's batter's box. Braves down by 1. Out hitting Harwich 4-2, but the singles and doubles have not necessarily turned into runs. First pitch home. Overbeek takes outside 1-0. Braves had 2 doubles in the first inning. That was more extra base hits than the Braves had all of last night. All singles for the Braves in the loss against Hyannis. 3-1. 1-0 pitch. Overbeek takes low. 2-0 on him. He already walked today. Braves need base runners. Have brought men aboard in all but 2 innings to this point. But just that 1 run that came back in the first off the Rustin Rigdon RBI double. Hitters count 2-0. Overbeek, one of the July additions. The pitch, he takes high off the glove of the catcher. James to the backstop. And they count firmly at 3-0. Overbeek now the everyday first baseman for the Braves, a position that hasn't seen too much turnover. Luke Costello played there earlier in the season. He's now the right fielder for the Braves, as Bourne, with no extra outfielders, only 3 left on the roster, and Matt Bolton, the only primary outfielder that plays the position year-round. The 3-0, Overbeek takes a fastball to knees for strike 1. 3-1 on Josiah, who spent his 2026 at Army. He's the Patriot League Rookie of the Year. He'll head to Mississippi State alongside Berkeley Mabius, who's set to hit next. 3-1. Overbeek takes strike 2. Fastball at 87 at the knees, and the lefty pitcher brings the 3-0 count to 3-2. 5-game losing streak for the Mariners. We're one of the best teams to start in the Cape Cod Baseball League, including 2 wins over the Bourne Braves, but has not been the same. Payoff pitch home. Overbeek takes one in the dirt. Spiked a foot in front of home plate. And it's a leadoff walk to start the top of the 7th inning.
Overbeek is a guy who has been sitting in and watching more pitches as of recent. 4 more strikeouts than walks entering today, but he's also somebody, already now 2 walks this game, who wants to expand that part of his game, not just swinging away at everything and going down by way of the strikeout, which he was really early in his Braves career, doing so a ton.
Here's Berkeley Mabius, switch hitter, batting righty. Talked with Scott Landers yesterday. He said Berkeley Mabius wasn't always a switch hitter. Was limited in that. The first pitch. He swings and misses at the slider low, 0-1. Man at first for the Braves. Nobody out, top of the 7th, down 2-1. Mabius, though, has been one of the top Braves hitters as of recent, and Scott Landers gave him his flowers, saying he's been a staple in the middle of the order. Usually hitting in the 5 spot. He's there today. The 0-1, Mabius takes a looping curve that drapes in for a strike. Quickly 0-2. Maybe this was born in Palm Springs, but grew up in Henderson, Nevada. His brother, Boston, played closer to home. The 0-2, maybe his take, strike 3 call. Curveball in the inner part of the plate. Maybe just didn't want to bite at it. And that's the third strikeout for the lefty in Kurland.
Some maybe some going back to the dugout and trying to give some help to the rest of the team on how to deal with that curveball. It's now the second time the Braves have been a victim because of it. And it's a tough one to get to.
And at first and 1 out for Justin Osterhaus, who's 0 for 2, reached on an error, stole a base. He also popped out. Lefty on lefty matchup. Tying run at first and a throw over there. Runner is safe. Osterhaus had his first Bourne multi-hit performance yesterday. Has hits in back-to-back games for the first time all season. After tallying his first a couple of games ago in the 9-8 win over Katuitt. That's the third win in a row for the Braves. First pitch home. Osterhaus takes outside corner for a strike. Of course, that 3-game win streak snapped last night at the hands of the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. Braves still one of the best hitting teams in the league, despite a frustrating hitting day yesterday, only with 1 run. Braves lead the West in hits with over 250. The 0-1 pitch, a curveball that slowly drapes into the zone for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Osterhaus. 1 gone, top of the 7th. Harwich desperately needing a win in a close Eastern Conference. 0-2. There's the curveball that Osterhaus pops to first, straight into the glove of O'Leary for the second out of the top of the 7th. Looked like a jam shot.
It was exactly that, and the curveball continues to give these batters trouble. You could tell Osterhaus getting under the ball was expecting it, but nevertheless, not able to get to it.
2 gone with a man at first for Austin Hawk. Hitless his last 5 games, including tonight. He's 0 for 2. Righty hitter trying to extend the inning. Matt Bolton on deck. First pitch home. Hawk takes a fastball in there for a strike. Braves, despite losing yesterday, have still won 10 of their last 14 games. Atop the Western Division, trying to take that crown for the second consecutive season. The 0-1 as Hawk rolls it on the ground to short. Picked up by Castellón. He'll throw to second for the force in time. The side is retired. Braves with a leadoff walk, but no runs as we go to the 7th inning stretch at White House Field. 2-1, Harwich.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Bottom of the Mariners order due up in the bottom of the 7th inning, up 2-1 against the Bourne Braves. Connor Lehman still out there for Bourne. He was good in the 6th inning, Devon, with 2 Ks, and he did not give up a run.
Yeah, he was very good. The problem with him, he just can't crumble. And that's sometimes what you see with Connor Lehman, where he can be exceptional for a long time, and then in his most recent time out against Chatham, allow a Junior Milwaukee walk-off home run. He's got to keep things within his control.
Here's Jaxa, the DH from Oregon. The first pitch to the righty hitter as he hits a high chopper over to third. Osterhaus backs up, picks it up at his knees, fires to first, low but in time for the first out of the bottom of the 7th. Been a lot of ground ball contact today off Braves pitchers. Harwich with only 2 hits, and both their runs have come off walks, essentially.
Sean James.
To say that Harwich does not have an RBI knock yet today. It's been wild pitches and stolen bases that have set up walks early in innings for runs. As here's Sean James, the righty hitter from Mississippi State. First pitch home as he pops it back foul. He's 0 for 2 with a K and a ground out after doubling last night against the Orleans Firebirds in what was a close loss after a 10-0 shutout loss the day before against the same team. 0-1 on James, the pitch from Lehman as he takes low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Braves have not been prone to giving up a ton of runs in games. The 8-run game for Katuitt, the 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2, was kind of the outlier among many games where the Braves allowed 4 or fewer. Katuitt scored 8 runs 2 games ago, but the Braves bested the Kettleers 9-8. Outside of that, the ERA of the Bourne pitching staff has been under 4 for the entire month of July. The 1-2, an opposite field grounder up the first base line and foul. Count still 1-2 on James. A late addition to this Harwich team that's seen a lot of turnover. Sluggers like Julio Solier no longer on the roster. But still in contention. Likely to make the playoffs, despite some of the recent struggles. 1-2. James fouls it back. If you put Harwich in the West, the Mariners would be second, just 1 point behind the Braves. If Harwich can hold on tonight, would be first in the West.
We were saying at the start of the year the Braves would be 5th in the East for a while. They've turned things up a little bit to lower the discrepancy between divisions a touch.
1-2. James rolls it on the ground over to third. Osterhaus charges, picks it up, fires cross body to first, and the throw gets away. It's going to be an E5 likely on Osterhaus. That's the 3rd error of the game for the Braves.
Now 2 of them coming from Osterhaus. He's struggled to touch on the throws. He's making good fielding plays, but
State, number 14,
not on target for a big guy, too, in Overbeek.
Here's Micah Kirikoff, who scored the go-ahead run back in the 5th. Homered yesterday for the first time in his Mariners career. Man at first and 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Harwich up 2-1. Kirikoff, his dirty jersey, waits, now the pitch. So he takes outside corner for a cold strike, 0-1.
What is that supposed to mean?
Kirikoff's home run yesterday crushed to left field here at White House Field. Toss over to first, nothing doing. Spent his 2026 campaign at Kent State. Originally out of Indianapolis, Indiana. The number 10 outfielder in his class. Lehman fires home the 0-1. Kirikoff chops it up the first base line foul toward the Braves dugout. The count quickly at 0-2. Lehman with 2 strikeouts. Those both came in the 6th. He's averaging well over a strikeout per inning on his short Braves career to this point. He's only pitched now 6 1/3 in a Braves uniform. Another toss over to first, and it gets away for a moment from Overbeek, but not too far, and the runner and James stays put. No balls and 2 strikes on Micah Kirikoff. Lehman set on the third base side of the rubber out of the stretch. Throws back to first, and once again, the runner safe. Lineup will flip over after Kilhof, barring a double play. Braves defense struggling today. The pitch as Kilhof lines it back towards us and foul. 0-2. James at first. And one out. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Kilhof swings and misses. Late on the fastball at 92. There's the third K for Lehman, and there's two gone in the bottom of the seventh inning.
From Boston College, number 4, Colin
Lehman working
Larson.
likely the best performance of his career today. Just can't go back hiding in the dugout cave and really not be able to show what he has this game. He can be so talented, but the opposites of what he's brought have been too far from each other.
Lineup flips over to Colin Larson, who's 1 for 2. Runs scored, single, and a walk. Another toss over to first. Larson stolen 2 bases today. He's up to 17 on the season. That leads the Cape League. Lehman trying to get out of this inning scot-free. Throws over to first again, and James safe. Still awaiting our first pitch on Larson. The throw, high. 1 ball and no strikes. Larson, a Boston College guy, we talked about it earlier. Was a part of a team that lost in the Athens Regional. Georgia ended up winning that group. The 1-0. Larson shows bunt, pulls it back, call the ball. The runner goes to second. The tag is in time. So the Braves step up from their backstop in Mabius, and we go to the top of the 8th inning. I'll hand things over to my friend Devon Jarvis to take over on play-by-play the rest of the way.
a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Top of the 8th inning in a 2-1 ball game. Harwich over Bourne right now as a new pitcher comes out there. Instead, rather the same, River Kurland still going out of Florida. He's improved so far. Heading into this game in just 2/3 of an inning pitched, 13.5 ERA. Well, he's evened things out now against a Bourne team that has kept the bats quiet. Kurland now set to go into his 3rd inning of work, has only allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, and he's struck out 3. No runs so far, of course, as the Braves will go 8-9-1 this frame and begin with Matt Bolton. Bolton 0 for 2. 2 groundouts. As he digs into the lefty's batter's box, the lefty pitcher and Kurland gets set. Into the wind he goes. First pitch on its way home. Bolton takes just inside a ball. Nearly nicks off his gray pants. He's been using that curveball well. That one at 77. And 3 of the strikeouts, 2 of them by way of that 12-6er. 1-0 pitch comes home. Bolton waves and misses his bat just below the fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike, and no outs. Bolton has had a struggle of a month of July. An OPS in June of 950. Tailing off now here in July, a near 400 as the 1-1. Curveball sits in for a strike. Bottom right corner of the zone, 1-2. We'll see how they can respond. The Braves with 4 hits on the day so far to Harwich's 3, despite being down by 1. The 1-2 comes home. Curveball misses this time by the brim of Bolton. The count goes 2-2. Left side of the infield in against the lefty hitter. And it's overall a defense set to pull. The 2-2, Bolton takes inside. Shortstop in Smolinski on the first base side of second. They're all back toward the grass, and the third baseman playing directly between first and second base right now, up toward the grass in the middle of the infield. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kurland faces towards home square, works into the wind, deals the payoff pitch home, upstairs, and Bolton earns his first time in the base paths today. Looking to set up the top of this order. Braves have not had that luxury much.
The designated hitter
not
from
once
South
today
Carolina, number 10,
has the back half of the order
Eastep.
fed into the top. They've led off every single time they've come. Here's Bryce Eastep, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. It's now Blake Schaff in the on-deck circle. He's 2 for 3. As Kurland looks at second base, rather first, and comes home. Pitch misses low and outside to Bryce Eastep. Braves with just 6 more outs to work with in this ball game. Entering today on a 1-game loss after yesterday's 3-1 defeat to the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. The 1-0 comes home. Eastep watches it just outside, misses for a ball, 2-0. On the other side, a win has been less common for the Harbor Hawks. Braves overall 10 of their last 14, but for Harwich, they've lost 5 consecutive. A comeback victory for Orleans yesterday against them. The 2-0 in, skips in the dirt, no movement at first for Bolton as the ball makes it 3-0. And Eastep with just 7 walks on the year as Kurland's requesting a new ball. He'd have to work one to put 2 runners on for the first time against Rivers Kurland. There is an arm going in the Harwich bullpen. It's Christian Rodriguez, the second-year Mariner. As Kurland stares at second, fires home with the pitch. Upstairs, misses for a ball. And just like that, Bryce Eastep earns a walk and puts Bolton onto second, himself onto first for the top of the order to work with no outs in top 8. Exactly what you want to do. And the Braves, for the first time with their top of the order up, have runners on with no outs. A meeting now between the battery of Sean James as well as Kurland. They'll talk for just a moment here, likely buying time as here comes Steve Englert. A point to the bullpen. We'll take a step aside here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. New arm coming in Christian Rodriguez. We'll be right back as Blake Schaff awaits.
a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
And here comes Blake Schaff. Here comes Blake Schaff, top of the 8th inning. In a 2-1 ball game, Harwich on top, and the Braves, with their first runners in scoring position since all the way back in inning number 4, have a chance to make something happen here as the lefty and Schaff steps up against the new pitcher, right-hander in Rodriguez. Bolton on second and Estep on first. First pitch, and Schaff shows bunt, can't quite hit it. It foul tips back into the glove of Sean James for the first strike here. Braves haven't scored a run since the first. A breadstick in that frame gave them the opening lead. They lost it in the bottom of the first, and the lead was taken overall by Harwich in the 6th. Rodriguez stares in against Schaff, looks at second and fires home. Schaff shows bunt again. He fouls it once more into the catcher in James. 2 strikes now in a tough position if Schaff wants to continue to bunt. Likely you don't see it here. Christian Rodriguez, overall, a very familiar arm to Harwich Mariners fans, a .93 ERA in 19 1/3 innings pitched last season, as the Mariners were one of the better teams in the East last year, fell in the semifinals. 0-2 comes home. Schaff lines it back and foul. This season it's been a different story for Rodriguez. Out of Florida, was solid there, but a 10.3 ERA in just 4 1/3 innings pitched so far this summer. A whip over 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The right-hander deals home. Schaff hacks it into center field. Big chase underneath. Kirikoff lets it drop onto third. Bolton. He stays there, and the bases are loaded after the Blake Schaff single, his 3rd of the ball game.
This is huge. And this is the part of the lineup you want up, like you talked about already. You got to give a lot of credit to Bolton and Estep, being patient and setting up the top of the order, being selfless, not trying to be the hero in a 1-run game. Now the Braves in a great spot. I'm sure the infield will be aiming for the plate on any sort of ground ball.
Looks like they'll take the double play for a run to tie it as Rigdon, the switch hitter, batting left, steps up against the righty arm in Rodriguez. Middle of the infield back, first pitch home, outside. James just gets it in the righty's box, 1-0 the count. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. Rigdon so far today, a double back in the first, hasn't gotten on since. The 1-0 home. Rigdon watches by his eye level, misses upstairs for a ball. And you'll take a walk here. Rigdon, the only one with an RBI on this roster right now. 2 balls, no strikes. Rodriguez peers and fires. Rigdon lines it back. Hits off the backstop. And we've now got a 2-1 count. Rustin Rigdon, a walk-off for the Braves earlier this summer, back in the month of June. Wasn't playing as good of baseball as he is now back then. The 2-1 in, Rigdon swings and misses, 2-2.
Behind on the fastball, 96. Probably the fastest pitches we've seen from Harwich's arms today.
Shirley and Rodriguez trying to get the 2-inning save. Let's see if he can do it with this batter here in Rigdon. The 2-2 comes home. Rigdon takes high. Count runs full. And a big opportunity for Rustin Rigdon. You'll take a walk to tie it with Luke Costello on deck. You can send a ball into the outfield to bring home the speedy Bolton. We'll see how it goes. 3-2 on its way. Rigdon lines it off the glove of James. It pops up back into his glove. Don't see that every day. One down in top 8. And the Braves bring up Luke Costello still with the bases loaded.
Number 38, Luke
Big
Costello.
pitch. Can't afford to throw a ball if you're Rodriguez, and you stick with the fastball. Rigdon late on it. I don't think he was expecting to face velocity of that type.
It was a heck of a catch by Sean James. Popped out, able to keep it in. Here's Luke Costello, first pitch to the righty outside. Rodriguez only the third pitcher of the game for the Mariners. A team that has struggled with their arms so far this season. ERA 7th in the Cape Cod Baseball League at 4.54. A performance like this, though, will bring that number down. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Rodriguez back set out of the stretch at his belt. He fires home on the 1-0. Costello rips it left side into the outfield. 1 home in Bolton, and the stop sign goes up for E-Step. Bases remain loaded in a 2-2 ball game now after a Luke Costello RBI. He now sits solo third in the Cape Cod Baseball League and runs batted in. And for the first time, we see the Beast awoken, his second hit of the game.
And, I mean, with how slow the offense has been, you need that. And this, again, is feeling kind of like a Braves game earlier in the season where the offense doesn't do much early in the game but wakes up at the right time.
Overbeek, the lefty batter, now against Rodriguez. Rodriguez has allowed 2 hits already. Pitch comes home, way high into the backstop. No doubt about it, E-Step touches the plate, and the Braves lead 3-2. Rodriguez, who was the ace reliever for Harwich 1 season ago, not seeing that same luxury this year. Already 2 runs plated, and the Braves on top, 3-2 here in top 8, still 1 out, and now 2 in scoring position with Costello on second and Schaff on third. Pitch comes to Overbeek, outside, misses a ball. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 down. Just critical mistakes from Rodriguez here, and a gutsy call to put a guy in who has a double-digit ERA. The 2-0 home. Skips in the dirt low, and he's 1 pitch away from once again walking another batter. As time is called, and they send him to first. Intentional walk there for Josiah Overbeek. Just to get the force out likely and bring things here to Berkeley Mabius.
Berkeley Mabius.
Now Overbeek on first with the IBB, and Mabius with the bases loaded. 2 games ago, a double and a triple for him. He's been hitless over his last 2 games, including today. Switch hitter bats left. First pitch in from Rodriguez. Over the plate for a strike. No doubt about that one at 93 miles per hour. Osterhaus on deck, Hawk in the hole. These last 3 batters are the only ones who have yet to come up for the Braves here in top 8 with just 1 out so far. Runners all around the pond. Rodriguez fires at first base. Ball nearly gets away. But first baseman O'Leary, after missing the tag, recovers up the right field line and brings it back to the hill for Rodriguez. No movement at third for E-Step. Braves needing a win today. Falmouth likely to beat the Hyannis Harbor Hawks to make the lead just 3 points in the West if they can't get it done. The 0-1 comes home. Upstairs, a ball, 1-1. Two strikeouts for Berkeley Mabius. He began his Bourne Braves career 0 for 6. Since then has been quite the bat to have in the lineup, hitting .239 entering today. 1-1, pitch comes home, outside, 2-1.
Like the plate discipline this inning for the Braves. You start with the 2 walks. You find your pitch on the 2 singles. And we know Mabius has been a guy that has been well disciplined for the Braves, maybe outside of today so far.
2-1 home. Overbeek lets it by outside. 3-1 now. 3 walks for the Braves this inning. Heading into this frame, only 2 on the day. And Overbeek with 3 walks. Incredible discipline from him. He'll take that any day despite being 0 for 1. The 3-1 pitch home. Mabius swings and misses. A half-hearted swing. He comes around 3/4, and the count runs full. A big pitch could end the inning here if it's on the ground. If not, it would just be 2 outs. 3-2 with 1 out in top 8. Braves up by 1. Mabius gets the pitch in, swing and a miss. Rodriguez gets the strikeout. And it's a hat trick of K's for Berkeley Mabius today.
Tough day for him, especially behind the plate defensively too. Now you turn things over to Osterhaus, who has also struggled defensively, but has a chance to turn his day around.
Osterhaus only on once today. Overall 0 for 3, got on by way of an error from second baseman Ty Smolinski. Osterhaus with an open stance in the lefty's box. Rodriguez peers in, fires the first pitch home, misses outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs in top 8. The Braves could clinch the playoffs with a win today. "1-0 in, upstairs. Rodriguez back in the count with 2 balls and no strikes, set at his belt. Fires the pitch home to Osterhaus, outside once more. A deep breath for Rodriguez on the mound. A critical mistake could make it a 2-run game. 3 balls, no strikes. Righty pitcher deals over the plate. That one, the first strike of the at-bat. Only 1 walk for Osterhaus on the season today in his 4th game. Entered today hitting 300 in a limited sample size. Wants to boost that here. The 3-1 comes home. Upstairs a ball. A critical walk from Christian Rodriguez brings home Blake Schaff, and the RBI makes it a 4-2 ball game. Braves all of a sudden put up a crooked number in the 8th and lead by 2.
Huge. I mean, we've talked about it, how much the offense tends to struggle early in games. And you don't want to only have the offense turn it up late, but, I mean, how about that? If you include the intentional walk, now 4 walks in this inning, and out comes a visit from the rest of the infield.
As well as a part of the coaching staff here. This is a chance for Bourne to continue to pile on. This inning far from over. 2 outs with the bases loaded. Kasey, 1 hit, could bring in even 2 more to extend this game. And the Braves offense had nothing. Entering this one, suddenly it flips. Hunter Dilworth out there with the rest of the infield, pitching coach for the Harwich Mariners. And Austin Hawk, the last batter who we have yet to see in this frame, comes up. And if he gets on, the Braves bat around here in the 8th. Already 3 around this frame in Bolton, Estep, and Schaff. Bolton in the on-deck circle now after scoring with a leadoff walk as the first pitch comes in for a strike against Austin Hawk. Austin Hawk 0 for 3, a strikeout back in inning 2. Other than that, 2 groundouts. 0-1 home. Hawk drills it center field. This one drops for a base hit. 1 home here in Costello. Here comes Overbeek behind him. The play at the plate off the mark. And that, like out of nowhere, Austin Hawk with a 2-run single to put the Braves up by 4.
We had talked about his struggles. Hitless his last 4 entering tonight, and he delivers at the right time. How about this inning? The Braves now batted around.
The left fielder from
Quite
Binghamton,
impressive.
number 28, Matt Bolton.
Costello, Overbeek, Schaff, Estep, and Bolton in reverse order for who have scored. And here is Bolton once again for the second time this frame. First pitch from Rodriguez comes home. Bolton lays off of it. It's outside for a ball. No runner on third here. It's on second base for Osterhaus and Hawk on first after back-to-back RBI from them. Pitch home from Rodriguez on the 1-0. Bolton lines it to the third base dugout and foul. Braves have come up clutch here. Offense was nowhere to be seen until here in the 8th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rodriguez looks at second, deals home. Bolton hacks and misses. 1-2. Last time Bolton got up, he walked. Braves overall with 6 walks, rather 5 in this frame. Entered the inning with just 2. That's 5 if you include the intentional walk. As the runners go, the 1-2 comes home. Bolton hits it high to the left side, out of play. And action going in that Harwich bullpen. Potentially get Rodriguez out of the game in the next frame. One ball is 2 strike. And 2 outs. Pitch home to Bolton. Upstairs, lays off of it by his eye level. And the count goes 2-2 with 2 outs here in top 8. Again, 6-2, Bourne now leads. A Braves team that has had up and down performances as of recent. Needed a win today, not only to keep control of the top of the West by a 5-point margin, but on top of that, with a win, would clinch the playoffs. The 2-2 outside. Bourne Braves team that has made the Cape Cod Baseball League Championship every year under Scott Landers and overall for the last 5. They have not missed the playoffs since the turn of the decade. Rodriguez steps off. That was back in 2018 under Harvey Shapiro. And a pitch clock violation will put Bolton onto first base and bring back out Estep. So another walk for the Braves. Bolton with 2 alone in this frame.
Second pitch clock violation we've seen today. And Rodriguez is just completely out of sync right now.
He now sees the righty in Estep. Rodriguez looks in and fires home. Misses low on the first one. 1-0 with 2 outs. Braves with 5 runs in this frame. It was in 2018 when the Braves finished 5th in the West to miss the playoffs. They've only missed the playoffs once since 2006. Pitch misses just low. And the year after, the Braves lost in round 1, but after the turn of the pandemic, boy, have the Braves been fantastic. In the last year under Harvey Shapiro, we're first in the West Division, lost in the championship to Brewster. Here's the 2-0 pitch home from Rodriguez. Estep takes low and outside. And in the 4 years under Scott Landers, you know the story, you've heard it. Championship win over Brewster, championship win over Orleans, championship loss to Harwich, and championship win over YD. Playoffs have been the friend of Bourne. 3-0 comes home. E-step takes inside, another walk, brings home another run. Now 6 this frame for Bourne. And the Braves lead 7-2. As Englert leaves the dugout, and it'll be a call to the bullpen to get Rodriguez out of the game. A rough one for him. And the Braves now lead 7-2. We'll step aside of the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending.
In what's been a monster of an inning for the Bourne Braves, Hyannis finally relieves the duties of Christian Rodriguez and brings out a new arm for the first time this frame. It will be Andrew Basil out of Northeastern.
Number 7, Blake Schaff.
And here is Blake Schaff at the top of the order to keep things going with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. The Braves, with a win today, can clinch the playoffs. First pitch home from Basil, up and in against the lefty in Schaff. He came up back this inning already and reached base by way of a single, came around to score on an RBI walk from Justin Osterhaus. Swing and a miss on the 1-0. It's 1-1. The Braves have certainly turned this game around, entered this inning with not a run since the first inning and not a runner in scoring position also since the first inning. The 1-1 home. Schaff rips to the right side. Smolinski dives, can't get it at second base into the outfield. Here comes Hawk at home. Next one in Bolton, the throw not made. 2 more this frame for the Braves, and they lead 8-8 in this frame, up 9-2 now.
The center fielder from Vanderbilt, number
and Schaff with a 4-hit game, Kasey.
Yeah, his 3rd one of the season. And I mean, you lose Andrew Costello, you still have a guy like that who's committed, and not just committed to being here, committed to his craft, and he's been so good.
He's been fantastic, having a good time too. That's most important. First one comes home, a strike against the lefty in Rigdon, switch hitter. Eight around to score for this inning in the Braves as Rigdon skies one to the left side out of play. This the largest single inning for Bourne this summer. Tops their game back against the Hyannis Harbor Hawks in early June. on Tuesday the 16th, where they scored 7 runs in the 5th inning.
And a home run here would put it officially into run rule territory. Only 3 outs left.
No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch comes home. Rigdon lines it back and foul. Weren't really expecting to say a run rule in contention 20 minutes ago when we started this inning.
And especially against a Harwich team that's had Bourne's number.
Braves have not had a win here since 2024. The 0-2 home. Rigdon lines it back over the netting and foul. And now the bleachers almost completely cleared on the Harwich side of things. The Braves certainly with more fans now watching and enjoying the performance they've put up here in the top of the 8th inning. Here's the 0-2 home. Rigdon skies it left side, a chase, and it goes out of play. Try and look to a hero in this game, but the best part of it, Kasey, is there's not really one you can pin it to for Bourne. The entire offense practically producing, especially in this 8th inning. And if there's one guy, I guess Blake Schaff, but nevertheless, everyone doing their job when the time is called here. As the 0-2 comes, Rigdon softly puts it into left side, and the shortstop in Castellan makes the grab. Braves bring home 8 in top 8, match the frame as we take you to the bottom of the 8th here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. We'll be right back with Lehman still out there.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Here comes out Connor Lehman for overall his 3rd inning of work. He's been fantastic for the Braves. Kasey, by far his best appearance so far. What's been different for him in this one compared to some of the others?
It's got to be the command. He's not afraid to stick around the zone against a Harwich team that has struggled to hit the baseball today, and he's dialing up the heat. We've seen him throw up to 94 today. The heat is there. He's getting the swing and miss stuff, and he's been very good with 3 strikeouts.
Well, here he is. He sees Colin Larson at the top of the order to start. First pitch in, there for a strike, and there's that command, Kasey. Continues to impress. Bourne overall hoping to get out of this one quick now. Just 6 more outs left for the Harwich Mariners. As Lehman, the lefty, looks in, kicks and fires the lefty batter, and it's also there for a strike.
And Lehman also has had a towering presence today. And just, again, keeping his frame upward, not arching his back too much.
The 0-2 in. Larson slams it to center field. No movement needed for Rigdon in center. He makes the grab for out 1. An explosive crack off the bat. Damaging in some sense, but looks like the bat's okay. And now 1 down in bottom 8. And here is Connor Lehman. Works into the wind, kicks and fires home. Curveball misses high and outside to the righty batter in J.P. Peltier.
And the Braves have just hijacked this game. I mean, you talk about how slow the offense was early, completely turning it around.
Lehman masks his face, fires home. Just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. One in, and Peltier takes inside 2-1. Two and 1 home from Lehman. He skies this one to the right side of the infield. Overbeat the first baseman right on the bag, shifts right, makes the grab for out number 2. He's putting them all down in a row.
Yeah, he is. I mean, that's now
The second baseman
3 in a row
from
retired,
Kansas
but only
State,
2
number
total
22,
hits given up.
Ty
Now through
Smolinski.
2 2/3. And you look at a guy whose ERA had bombed up itself into the double digits after a couple of bad performances. He was blown up a few times, and now he has an opportunity.
Here's Ty Smolinski. He can certainly be one to write the plane for this team in Harwich. But Harwich, after allowing 8 runs in the top of the 8th, running like a decapitated chicken.
It's all come crashing down tonight.
0-1 with 2 outs, comes in, misses outside. One ball, 1 strike. Smolinski, not his day so far. 0 for 3, does have, or rather 0 for 2 with an RBI sac fly back in the first. 1-1 in, skips in the dirt, and maybe it returns it back after the ball. 2-1. Two and 1 in, also misses inside. No walks just yet for Lehman. Just 2 singles from the way of Quinton Coates and Sean James. 3 balls, 1 strike. The wind comes home. Swing and a miss. Smolinski can't catch up to the fastball at 92. And the count runs full with just 1 more out left in this bottom of the 8th inning. Harwich hanging on for dear life. Three-two in. Smolinski fouls it back.
Lehman's just firing in to the strike zone right now. He's not dancing around anybody. He's taking his time. He's being patient, not letting it get away from him.
Lehman kicks and fires home. Smolinski takes outside, a walk. First base runner of the frame. And here is Nate Castellon. 0 for 3 so far in this game. Some defensive changes for the Braves. Elliot Medlock now in at second base in place of Austin Hawk. First pitch from the lefty home. Castellon drills it into center field. Another not much movement for Rustin Rigdon as he makes the cap-high catch for out 3, and nothing able to come around and hurt this team in Bourne. They're still up by 7 as we take you to the top of the 9th inning.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Welcome back to the top of the ninth inning. It's Bourne and Harwich in a game that turned completely on its head. 9-2 the Braves lead after putting up 8 in the top of the 8th. And it's Luke Costello to start things out in the ninth inning.
If they can hold it, a one-way ticket flying into the playoffs.
Would reach it now for the 6th consecutive season. Braves have been a fantastic team, have missed the playoffs just 4 times since 2001. First pitch in, Costello jams it up the middle of the infield. Shortstop in Castellone, fields behind second, fires to first just in time. Braves need to do the work defensively to get this job done, but some insurance
the first baseman from Mississippi State, number 41, Josiah Overbeek.
And Overbeek steps up. Great day for him, Kasey. In his last 3 plate appearances, all walks, including in the intentional walk last frame, but he was up 3-1 in the count. First pitch home to him, put back. It's the type of diversity in offensive production you need out of a guy like him.
Yeah, it is. I mean, middle of the order staple is a phrase that Scott Landers has said about many different guys. I think he would say the same about Josiah Overbeek.
The 0-1 comes in. Overbeek takes low and inside. Ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. With the arm still out in Wells. Or excuse me, in Basil. 1-1 home. Barely inside, but catches the zone for a strike. Overbeek scored a run back in the 8th inning, one of 8 Braves to do so. A deep breath in the 1-2 home from Basil. Overbeek slams it high to the left side, out of play. Recent Army West Point freshman to Mississippi State next year. Swings at the 1-2, puts it back out of play once more. Braves don't want to get complacent. You never know what type of comebacks can conjure up, especially from a Harwich team, well managed, an offense that hasn't been too explosive today, but can come in there and be good. As the 1-2, Overbeek swings and misses on. Can't catch up to it. He's down.
Yeah, it hasn't. And earlier in the season, it was. And the Braves suffer losses against this team. I think they feel extra good beating an Eastern team, trying to defend itself at home.
And after coming out explosive early in this game, Bourne made adjustments to counteract any measures that Harwich could take. They've shut him down as the first pitch comes into Berkeley Mabius.
Extra security for sure for Scott Landers' team going into the playoffs, knowing it can take down once a juggernaut for Harwich.
Seems like almost nothing can get past them when they're in that groove. The 0-1, Mabius takes for a strike.
Very nice. Well done. One more.
Not many fans left in the crowd for Harwich. You can hear one of them. Got to appreciate the woman cheering on the Mariners. One of the only loud voices left in the crowd. The Braves have a few still in their grandstand. No balls, 2 strikes. Basil fires home to Mabius. Cuts and misses. A strikeout brings him down. The Braves will enter the bottom of the 9th with a 7-run lead. 3 outs, and they clinch the playoffs once more.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
The Bourne Braves bring out Cameron Seagraves for the bottom of the 9th inning, but a fantastic outing from Connor Lehman. You could sum it up in one word, Kasey. What would it be?
It's hard to put it into one word. I mean, he's just, I would say dynamic would be the word. He was able to weather the storm a little bit, and again, the strikeout stuff was there. Really impressive. How about you, though?
I would say unique. I mean, it's not what we'd seen from him so far this season. Oftentimes, it'd been a crash landing for him. And that's what we saw in recent appearances, but certainly not that the case here. And Lehman overall with a fantastic day as Connor Lehman comes in, not for the save, but just for the close. As here is the batter in Coates, the righty, to step up for the bottom of the 9th. First pitch in, Coates swings and misses on him. This team in Harwich yet to have a runner in scoring position since they scored back in the 5th inning of play. Yet to have a hit since the 7th. Deep breath for Seagraves. He fires home and misses outside. Last time we saw Cameron Seagraves, Kasey, it was maybe the most impressive relief performance of this season for a Bourne Brave pitcher. It was back against Chatham last week on Friday. As the 1-1, he deals home, and this one put into shallow left field there by Coates. On with a base hit. Thinks about second, comes back, but the Braves allow their first guy.
Coates has had a nice day in the chilly weather here. 2 hits, reached on an error, he's put the ball in play.
Seagraves overall with 5 strikeouts in just 2 innings, allowing 1 hit against the Chatham Anglers in his last appearance. Struck out this side in his first frame. Coates on with his second single of the day, 3rd time in the base paths. First pitch home to the lefty now, and O'Leary gets back. Coates onto second base. Mabius can't get to it fast enough, and he's in scoring position. Double play out of conversation now.
Not the worst thing, obviously, up by this margin, but if you're Mabius, you still have to stick to the fundamentals. A game where he struggled a bit.
Oftentimes when you're too confident and too sound, that's when the other side can
infiltrate
and take advantage of you. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Seagraves home. Catches the inside edge against O'Leary. He's got 2 strikeouts so far. Seagraves with a new haircut, a little shorter than he had it before. Looks at second and deals home the 1-1 as this one put high to left side and off the light post, nearly hits the dugout for the Mariners. Oftentimes you see people superstitious about their haircuts. If they're pitching well or not losing games, they won't get it cut. Sometimes when it gets too long, you gotta cover it up a little bit.
Yeah, Bryce Eastep wears
the skull cap.
Yep.
1-2 home. Dribbler up the right side of the infield. This one just turns foul before reaching first base. And O'Leary in a 1-2 count.
See guys grow out their beards as well, especially at this time of the season.
I don't know if Scott Landers has the Braves up to the former Yankees code, but not many good beards that stand out on the team. Maybe just Paul Vasquez before he departed.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's what I was thinking. Looks like a ball player.
He does, certainly. 1-2, pitch comes home from Seagraves. Chopper this time right side of the infield. Medlock scoops, fires to first, gets the out. Onto third goes Coates. That would have been a double play, though, without the wild pitch. Braves will have to take it.
The designated
and
hitter
one down here in the bottom of the ninth. Harwich down to the final 2 outs. Jaxa 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch back in the second. Steps up, man on third base in Coates. First pitch home from Seagraves. 12-6 curveball misses low. Cam Seagraves, a second-year Bourne Brave. He is the only second-year Bourne Brave in the pitching staff and one of 3 listed on the roster alongside Luke Costello and Riker Waite. Waite has yet to return to the Braves physically as the 1-0 comes in and misses low and outside, 2-0. Waite set to return to the Braves tomorrow, and not a bad offensive performance for Bourne today. Of course, you don't want the isolation of offense that we saw, but 9 runs is still 9 runs. As you get Riker Waite back tomorrow, one of the best bats in the Cape Cod Baseball League. 2-0 comes home. Jaxa takes for a strike on the inside low corner. It'll be interesting to see where he fits into this lineup. Has gotten a little bit of rest since Team USA ended 8 days ago. He was great for Team USA, playing second base and batting second leadoff. 2-1 comes home from Seagraves. Jaxa puts it high, back, and foul.
Definitely a tragedy for the U.S. to lose like that.
Extra innings against Japan. Back 2-2. Pitch comes home. Skips in the dirt. Gets away from Mabius. Coates disciplined on third. No point to go home for him.
And you're the Braves. You're looking ahead to the Harbor Hawks, knowing that they lost tonight, and you now can gain critical ground in trying to host this division's top spot.
It's a crucially important battle coming up tomorrow. Certainly one that could turn the tide in the West Division as the 3-2 is fouled off and put back. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Here is Jaxa once again. Bats from the right side. Righty pitcher in Seagraves works out of the stretch and fires home. Jaxa drills it into right center field. Chase as this one drops for a base hit. Coates in from third. Another hit there as it's now a 6-run ball game in favor of the Braves. RBI there from Jaxa. Just his 5th on the season.
The catcher.
A nice airstrike into right center field.
Number 5, Sean
and
James.
You'll take that if you're Jaxa. He struggled today, had a double last night. Why not contribute at this point in the game?
He may as well. He's certainly doing his part, whether he goes down with the ship or not. Harwich still down 6, need a lot more to come back. Here's the righty in James. First pitch into him. He skies back and foul. Strikeout was big for Cameron Seagraves his first time up.
He could be a critical reliever. Kasey, there are a lot of pitchers on this Bourne team that fit the reliever role exceptionally well, have come in to mold themselves to starters the way Brendan Shannon did. It'll be interesting to see as the 0-1 put high into left center field. Way back at the wall goes Bolton. He makes the grab and crashes into the fencing before he returns it back in. It'll be interesting to see, as Scott Landers has yet to really find a developed set rotation before the playoffs comes here. And typically by this point you would see that. He still seems to be figuring out things as they come along.
It's definitely been a committee. And as you saw, Shannon really making a case for himself. How about a guy like Noah Scott, who struggled earlier in the season, coming off his best start, opportunity for him. You still want to work in guys like Aiden Stillman to find a role, but nobody's unpitchable right now.
Overall, though, you have performances of high and low quality as Kirikov steps in from the right side, dribbles the first one foul into the backstop. You have good performances from Noah Scott, and then you have some blow-up ones. Similar with Brandon Shannon, despite being very solid today. It's a give-and-take thing with who you really want those guys to be come playoff time. They're going to have that schedule built out before the playoffs come. As the 0-1, Kirikov checks his swing on. The ball is outside and low for a ball, but he comes around in the count 0-2. Last strike now for the Mariners. And the Braves on the brink of a playoff bid. Pitch comes home in the 0-2. Kirikov swings and misses. Down on strikes. The Braves win by 6. And for the 5th consecutive season, Scott Landers takes the Braves to the Cape Cod Baseball League playoffs. Bourne for August. The winning pitcher in this one for Bourne set to be Connor Lehman. Overall, the losing pitcher, Christian Rodriguez, no save given out.
Fans, the final score of the game
and
tonight,
Bourne should be happy with the comeback in this one. Although you can look back, definitely wanting to improve in a lot of areas.
Yeah, you want to improve earlier in the game, but you'll take it. This is a win against a team you haven't beaten in this facility in 2 years, a team that you struggled against earlier in the season. Why not go out and dominate late in the game? And the Braves did that. They've now won 11 of their last 15 and are riding the ship at the right time.
They surely are. It will be interesting to see how they continue this tomorrow into a Hannes Harborhawks matchup, Kasey, that is critical. If the Braves want to get the 1 seed, they're going to have to pick up at least one of these next 2 against the Harborhawks to feel more confident about those chances.
For sure. You don't know when Hyannis can get hot. And a loss tonight for him sets him back a couple of points, but still enough to play. And, of course, that game in hand that was rained out coming up, a critical matchup at the Harbor.
Well, our show not done yet. Our broadcast covering the 9 innings surely is. We appreciate you watching. Don't go anywhere. Coming up after the break, the post-game Tomahawk Talk, beginning with Kaydence Kilhof with a interview coming up. And she'll have Blake Schaff, a 4-hit day for him. He's been exceptional. So on behalf of our producer, Chase Maceiko, our sideline reporter in Kaydence Kilhof, my good friend and play-by-play partner in Kasey Kazliner, I'm Devon Jarvis saying so long for the broadcast. Tomahawk Talk coming up next on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach.
Welcome to the post-game Tomahawk Talk, and we begin things fieldside. Kaydence Kilhof alongside Blake Schaff after a 4-hit performance.
Thanks, Devon. I'm now joined by Blake Schaff, the infielder from Wake Forest. Blake, Bourne got the first punch today, and that's something they struggled with in yesterday's game. So what changed coming into tonight?
I mean, I think the lineup changed at the top a little bit, so it was good that Rooster and I got the thing going, and then Luke continued, and, you know, getting a run in the first inning's big, especially after yesterday. So.
And something sparked for you guys in that 8th inning. Tell me, why is it you guys always seem to come through at the end of games in crooked innings?
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, Lem and I talk about it all the time. Like, this is why we're going to do so well in the playoffs, is because we play the best when it matters the most. I feel like all of our wins, like, if they've been close games, have been in, like, the 7th, 8th, or 9th. So, I don't know. We just turn it on when it matters.
Today, you yourself went 4 for 5 at the plate, had 2 runs, 2 RBI. What was working for you?
I was seeing a lot of pitches to hit, honestly. I don't really know more than that. I think I'm at my best when I'm not really thinking too much and just going up there swinging, so it worked out today.
And you've been a consistent producer on this Brave squad, especially with the absence of Andrew Costello now. How are you going to keep that up?
Just keep being aggressive and, you know, getting good pitches to hit and doing my job at the top of the lineup to get on and create some chaos on the bases.
And before the game, Scott Lander said he's kind of just experimenting now with the lineup and moving things around now that Costello is gone. How did you feel about today's order?
I thought it was great. I mean, I think that obviously it clicked in the 8th, you know, the new lineup. You know, he kind of rumbled a little bit, but, you know, we got going eventually, so it worked out.
You guys play Hyannis again tomorrow. How do you take the energy from tonight's offensive run going into a game tomorrow after this team kind of gave you guys some trouble on offense yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, I think they have a lot of energy, too. They're a similar team to us, so if we can just, you know, give them the first punch, then I think we'll be in a good spot.
With the win tonight, Bourne clinched a spot in the playoffs. How does it feel?
It feels great. We're ring chasing.
All right, Blake, well, thanks so much.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you very much, Kaydence, and thank you, Blake Schaff. Kaydence will join Kasey and I in just a few moments. More on the post-game Tomahawk Talk coming up next.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey.
The Bourne Braves snag a dominant 9-3 victory over the Harwich Mariners here at White House Field. Welcome into the post-game Tomahawk Talk. I'm Kaydence Kilhof, joined by Devon, Jarvis, and Kasey, Kazliner. Guys, for a second there, we didn't know if the Bravos were going to win this game, but then they came out in the 8th inning, had a very dominant offensive performance, hence clinching a spot in the playoffs tonight.
Yeah, a big one for Bourne. An explosive victory, and you got to give credit to Connor Lehman with his performance in this game. As a reliever, he completely shut down the Harwich Mariners for the majority of that second half of the ball game. But of course, the runs come in the 8th inning. You score 8 to match the frame you're in, and out of nowhere, this offense explodes. We haven't really seen performances like that where Bourne is dead for an entire game and have one inning to show for it. Sometimes it builds up to that fact. Not in this game. Bourne only with their first runner in scoring position since the first inning from the 8th, and it was just a complete turnaround from what we had expected.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. A couple of pitchers in this game that had been questionable this season. Brandon Shannon, one of them, and he was dialing up the heat on the fastball, throwing it up to 99 miles an hour, as it read on the scoreboard here at White House Field. And then you bring in Connor Lehman, who had struggled this season in commanding his pitches. He was very good out of the bullpen. Seagraves hit around a little bit in the 9th, but ultimately a good win for the Braves against a team that you mentioned they had struggled against this season, and a team they hadn't beaten at White House Field in 2 years. So a massive victory for the Braves, a one-way ticket flying into the playoffs now, and they hope to make it a one-way ticket and not come home.
A dominant performance from the Braves pitching staff, but the Harwich Mariners pitching staff really did not do that great of a job tonight, Devon. They had us for a little bit, but after that, they just kind of fell off.
Yeah, it was Christian Rodriguez who really struggled, and when you look back at it, with Connor Lehman at the same time so hot he could melt metal, he was just a great comparison where Christian Rodriguez just couldn't get the job done overall for this Harwich team, and he was that ace last year in relief. A sub-1 ERA, it's just not with him this season. Bourne take advantage of a pitcher like that and capitalize.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, the Braves pitching staff today just so good, and Cameron Seagraves, I think, will want to improve a little bit in some of that stuff he let into the zone a little bit too much, the curveball that was hit out deep into the right center field. But again, I mean, you'll take it. The offense, if you include Matt Bolton reaching on a fielder's choice, then every single member of the Bourne Braves reached first at a minimum. And you'd love to see that out of an offense that only put up one run last night and felt like it could have done more to protect itself from a security standpoint.
And Kasey, the offense in today's game definitely showed a lot of improvement as compared to yesterday's loss to the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. What have we been seeing from these guys, especially Blake Schaff as of late, going 4 for 5 today? He's a guy that's really been producing offensively. He has really been producing. His third 4-hit game of the season. I love him in the leadoff spot. I think he's very confident when he's in the leadoff spot. Not to say he's not anymore. He's not less confident when he's lower down in the order, but I think when he is leadoff, there's a certain energy we see from him. He's so okay with swinging at things, and he usually makes contact, and you love to see that out of a guy who, you know, started the season kind of trying to find his role, and he's really refined himself in the top spot. And he's been at the top of this lineup all season long, and I asked him about it at the beginning of the summer, and he said he loves it. That's the spot he wants to be because he loves swinging at the first pitch, and especially as a leadoff guy, that's something that he gets to do most of the time. Yeah, he's just incredibly confident. He sees the ball exceptionally well when he's there, and there's nothing you can do about him. He's inevitable. 4 hits, he's been so fantastic, and you are wrong if you want to move him anywhere but the top of that lineup. This was a great game for the Bourne Braves to clinch a spot in the playoffs. We're not done here just yet on the post-game Tomahawk Talk. Coming up after the break, I'll be speaking to the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it.
Welcome back into the post-game Tomahawk Talk. After the Bourne Braves defeat the Harwich Mariners 9-3, I'm Kaydence Kilhof, now joined by the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird. And Nate, you spoke to field manager Scott Landers after this win. What did he say to you?
Yeah, well, coming off of last night's one-run performance through 9 against Hyannis, coming into this one against Harwich, he talked about the first inning run that the Braves had tonight and how important that was to kind of get their offense going. They wouldn't score again until late, but just getting that momentum early on and making sure they didn't lose the game was really important in his eyes.
And the guy I spoke to post-game was Blake Schaff, but another one that I really wanted to speak with was Lou Costello, but you beat me to the job. What did he tell you?
Yeah, we just talked about this was his first multi-hit game since coming back from the little break he had for the MLB draft there. But he was really trying to settle down at the plate. He felt like he was a little tense over the last week or so. So just settling down, remembering that like he's a great player for the Braves. He was fantastic through the first half of the season when he was here. So just trying to get back to that form was really what he was trying to do tonight, and he was successful in it.
And a few other guys that we could have talked to post-game was this entire pitching staff, which did quite an amazing job tonight, Nate. But let me ask you this, because we're coming into a game against the Hyannis Harbor Hawks tomorrow, and they gave the Braves a lot of trouble in yesterday's game. On offense, the Braves couldn't really do much. But after today's game, we had a really strong defense. There was a really strong offense, too. Which part of the Braves game needs to be at the top tomorrow to win against Hyannis?
Yeah, I think definitely the offense coming into this one on a bad game like yesterday, getting a run early and then putting up all those runs late. That's another thing that field manager Scott Landers mentioned to me, just kind of trying to do more in the middle innings, like not just one run in the first and then the comeback Braves as we know them scoring 8 in the 8th inning, I believe. So just really getting the production throughout the game, not just coming in clutch late or getting a couple runs early.
The playoff spot is clinched. The energy is high. Thank you so much for joining us on the post-game Tomahawk Talk today. We've got a matchup against the Hyannis Harbor Hawks tomorrow at